Good morning.
Hello. Oh my gosh.
How punctual are we?
Excuse me? 9:30. I don't even.
Do you ever think I wish you would come 10 minutes earlier?
No.
Okay.
Not in the least. Okay, so yes, we're here on time, but we have to fix our setup here because, that's just what we do in this neck of the woods. I hope everybody is well. I hope everybody can hear us. I see you out there, 2 viewers. I love you. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Is Mom here?
I hope so.
Good morning, Mom.
Our wonderful mom,
Welcome in.
who would have gone out for her walk already this morning. She's kicking butt. Good morning, Chris.
I have some Jones Road beauty to share.
Jodi.
I should have taken a before and after photo.
You should have.
Good morning. We are the Grocery Girls.
Good morning. I'm Tracie.
I'm Jodi.
And we are coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. What? The prairies,
I'm going to flex and say we have no snow in Edmonton.
Jodi, don't say that. Did you not see the forecast?
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
When?
Soon.
Prepare.
Hello.
I'll
you
tell
guys,
you,
thanks
I'll
for
tell you
joining.
when. My hands will tell you.
My knees have been creaky lately.
Tracie.
Jodi, I can't even. Apparently, I'm that person that says my
Hi.
joints are creaking.
Good morning, Lisa in Germany.
Hello.
Tracie in Kelowna.
Good morning from haunted Gettysburg. I watch those crazy ghost shows.
What?
Hi. Oh
Hi,
my gosh.
LaShonda, Detroit, Michigan.
Oh my gosh, you guys! It's
Star.
so nice to see you. Good morning, Star.
We're the worst.
Why?
I always intend to check in and say we're podcasting.
Right. Yes, you're right. We are the worst.
I'll blame Tracie.
Anyway,
That's
I'm not
okay.
going to disagree with you, but why specifically are we
I
the
know.
worst?
Good morning, Amanda.
Hello from Cheyenne, Wyoming, Jennifer. You guys, I feel like
Kim.
Good morning, Carson. Chilly, windy Whidbey Island. I would still love to be where you are, Carson, with your view of the water. It would be a dream to live by the
Paper
ocean.
knits from Millwoods. Kirsten.
Kirsten, what are you doing? One of these days we're going to have to actually get together.
Let's have a knit.
Oh my gosh, we should do that. We should have a coffee and a knit.
Let's meet at Statement Junkie.
Don't even. I've got
Okay.
Statement Junkie things to
Okay.
talk about. And yes, Kirsten is our friend. She has a podcast called Paper Knits. She's here in Edmonton. She's got a podcast on YouTube. Go check her out. She's a phenomenal knitter. You will love her.
Is that Danelle from Cape Town?
What?
I love every viewer from Edmonton to as far as you can, but when we hear of people when we hear people connecting across the globe and near and far, it's just amazing.
Okay. To all of that. We have been doing this. We are coming up on 8-year anniversary of us doing these videos. Don't judge because the quality is not 8 years better, but it still blows our mind. It blows our mind that there are people out there at all, but especially around the world, places you dream of going. I just thank you all so much for spending time with us ever. But
yeah,
especially to those people so far away.
Kim Klinger, I was talking to you. Hello, Kim.
Right.
Good morning, Kim.
Wake up, Kim. You guys. Cheers.
Kim,
Coffee cheers.
Good morning, Kim H. Hi, all the Kims. Massachusetts.
Wow. God, I love a good coffee.
I'm drinking iced.
Hello.
You guys, iced. It's not cold brew. It's iced coffee in a container, Starbucks. Is it cold brew? Is the cold brew the one that you just use a little bit of?
Yeah, I know. No.
Okay,
I don't
anyway,
think so.
It's Starbucks. It's so good. And it's got vanilla almond milk.
That I do like.
Because we were out
almond or oat?
We were out of oat, but let me say
I actually like the oat milk better.
I'm loving the almond.
Okay, good.
Good morning, Carson.
It's so funny the way a slight twist on your favorite morning drink can throw everything out of whack.
Do you know what I bought?
Well, this is terrible.
I bought it because it was the only thing, but
Yeah.
let me tell you, it's now my favorite.
There you go.
Okay. First time catching you live. Long time watcher, first time listener. Hi,
so
Lisa.
cute.
Welcome.
I do love iced coffee. Someone said they drink it even in the dead of winter.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I love saying hi to everybody. Good morning, Joyce.
Our friend Joyce.
From Michigan. Where do you live in Michigan?
Listen, the few days we spent in Michigan were very memorable.
Gosh.
And like so many amazing memories.
Yeah.
But it's so funny when we ask everybody, so where are you from? And they would whip out their hand and go, well, I'm from the whatever part of Michigan. And it was so cute. We, before that, had no idea that was a thing, that Michigan even was shaped like a hand. But that's how people tell you where they're from.
The mitten.
The mitten.
That yellow.
Trust
yes,
me,
I'll talk about the sweater. I know. Pam.
Okay, we should get into it. Let's get into the what are you wearing? Everybody, you've had so many comments. Jodi, that's your color.
Okay, but then we're going to go back to chit chat because it's been 2 weeks.
I know.
And I always like catching up.
Well, what is back to chit chat? We don't have to get into knitting. People just want to know what you're wearing.
Oh, I'm wearing a sweater that my friend Anne, 3 a.m. Knitter, who also has a podcast.
She's fab.
Please check her out, Anne. She's way on the other side of Canada, but we connected and she has knit some beautiful sweaters for me.
How generous.
This is the Paloma sweater. It's a free pattern from Espace Tricot.
Yes.
And it's designed by our friend Melissa of Sonder Yarn.
Yeah.
But it is a beautiful raglan. It's got a deeper raglan. It's got, look at this.
I love the twisted rib detail.
Yeah. It's
like an elevated sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I feel like when you and Melissa.
Anne's here.
Oh my gosh! Hi. I was just gonna say everything Melissa designs, I love to wear it, but she also loves the very easy to wear, flowy, boxy, not too snug, just the coziest silhouette. And I really love the twisted rib detail on this one specifically.
So
you added a little bit of a something with the cast on. That's different.
Right, and this was the Paloma that we went with?
Is it?
Oh, okay, so...
Or is it...
Okay, so what happened was... I don't want to go too far. Anne, maybe you can chime in. I sent Anne my favorite gray polyester Target sweater.
That I love. Every time you wear it. This is the sweater.
It's the perfect ease. It's the perfect length. I adore it. And so I said to Anne, would you be up for the challenge if you could do something similar? And I think it was the Paloma I said is a good starting point. I can't quite remember.
Or the Classic. There's also one called the Classic.
I said Tracie knit the Paloma, which would be the best. Yes, I believe it was
the
Paloma.
They're both great raglan patterns that I've knit. You guys they're wonderful.
So Tracie gifted me this because I had the mishap that sweater was so oversized, and I was yearning for another sweater in this color.
I can't forget the color.
So this is Sonder Yarn, and this is her Muse base, which is 90% merino and 10% linen. You would never know it had linen because I think linen sometimes can be a little tough. This is so soft.
It is super soft.
It's going to be super strong with that linen in there.
And you get a little bit of a heathered look because the linen doesn't dye the exact same color as the merino.
Yeah.
So a lot of people have knit with this base. It's funny. It's really not that obvious on this color.
Not in
Maybe
particular.
Because it's super saturated. The color I had was kind of a blue-gray, so I got little whitish flecks.
You can barely see them up close.
Yeah.
But Tracie, my other sweater was
I forgot about
my other
this.
one was a single, a merino single with mohair
and cashmere and silk.
Yes. This time it's the linen blend with Surrey.
I forgot I got Surrey.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
So I prefer Surrey. I'm just saying it right now. I prefer Surrey.
It's softer.
It's softer.
It is softer. 100%.
So Anne is saying it's the classic raglan mixed with the Paloma. Both are very similar. Both are by Melissa.
If you like the neckline, you knit the classic. And then, Anne, I think, tell me if I'm right, Anne, you just continued the ribbing down the sleeve like the Paloma, but maybe use the neckline for the classic?
Look look at you,
Maybe.
mismatch.
I've just knit them both, and they do look a little bit different at the neckline. That's all.
It's not easy knitting for somebody wondering if it's and I can say, oh, well, knit the sleeve this many inches, but that all depends on how deep this is, you guys.
Yeah.
So this raglan might be much deeper, so I only might need 9 inches, whereas my arm measures 17 inches.
Right.
Do you know, like, it's hard to say. So when I sent the sweater, I thought, I think this is going to be good. It couldn't have been more better.
The result.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks phenomenal on you. It looks exactly the right size. You walked in and I was like, what the heck? It looks amazing.
So I had Anne cast on, I sent Sky High. I think I sent mohair and fingering to cast on here. But if you want to do it all Sonder, she has that window. Is it window shopping?
She's got a beautiful pale,
She's got the beautiful pale blue.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. So I felt so bad because I had said, Anne, can you cast on with the blue and then knit everything and then cast off? Obviously, what I'm thinking my instruction was clear wasn't exactly to Anne the way I worded it. So she had knit the whole thing in blue.
Oh, okay.
Which was very pretty. It's 1x1 rib. It was so beautiful. I felt so bad. But I said, would you mind if you just did start? She goes, no problem. I didn't love something that went on. I'm happy to do it. I don't know if she was lying. I think she was probably swearing.
She's way nicer than you are.
All that to say, this yarn is dreamy. The sweater is incredible. And Anne, thank you. I love it.
No kidding. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Sonder yarn is stunning. That color has had my heart. I've still never...
Limoncello.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if for me, I don't know if it's the best color for me, but I love it so much. So I don't care.
And it's even, like, from looking at the screen, it's brighter in person.
I don't care
so
if I look sick.
You don't look sick.
I'm just kidding.
Do you need a bucket? I'm also wearing a sweater that I knit in Sonder yarn. How crazy is that?
We'll have to take a selfie.
This is the Miserina. It's a short-sleeved tee pattern by Caitlin Hunter from several years ago now, I think. I've knit it twice. So it's a fingering weight pattern at a pretty loose gauge.
What was your gauge?
Well, I think it's 20 stitches or something.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is,
DK. You could easily.
Yeah. So you can knit it with lots of yarns. But I held 2 strands of the Sonder yarn base Luna. It's 100% blue face Leicester in a lace weight. So I held it double. So I needed
so thin?
2 skeins. It was 800 meters a skein. So I held a strand from each ball and got the whole thing, like an end at the beginning and an end at the end to weave in. That was it. No color matching, nothing. Right? Like with right? There was no mixing of your skeins or blending or anything like that. So this is the color Ogilvy. I can't even believe I remember this, but it's like a beautiful slate blue.
It really is. It really leans very, obviously slate blue is very gray, but you see it sometimes as blue and you see it sometimes as gray.
Yeah, totally. And to me, it's definitely blue, but I do love it that it's kind of a neutral. So I added a pop. I couldn't decide on my color, so my daughter Georgia picked it. It was from Mondim sock yarn.
Did you give her choices? Did you say, here's 4 choices?
Yeah, like, no, a whole bunch. I was like, she goes, what are you doing? And I had all this yarn laid out on the floor, and I told her what I was doing. She goes, oh, no, this is it. This is what you need to do. So I did it. It's quite purple. And I think the reason I didn't pick it is because I don't lean towards that. But mixed with the blue, it's, yes, it's purple, but it's also kind of magenta. Anyway, I don't remember the color. I do have a Ravelry project page, so you can check that out if you're really wondering about the color. It's beautiful. 2 beautiful yarns. I would knit this.
I completely agree.
I would knit this and just switch the colors again tomorrow. I love it.
So good.
Thank you. And I wear it, so I'm wearing it with long sleeve t-shirt. I will wear it all year long, even though it's wool, it's got this loose gauge. I don't sweat in this when it's nice out and sunny out.
Yeah.
Wool's magic.
Wool is magic
Yes.
in that way.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wear mohair in the summer, but just wool, Yeah, absolutely.
So I was thinking, Surrey is by far the slower seller to mohair. By far.
Right.
Like 4 to 1. Way more. 10 to 1. 10 mohairs and 1 Surrey.
Is that because people haven't touched it, or is it because yardage is so different?
I don't know.
Like, price is similar, right?
Same.
But price is same. Yardage is, like, it's only 3/4 of the yardage.
It's 25% less.
Yeah.
But okay, so after wearing the, I was gonna phase it out, just only because of room and how little we sell. And I thought, is it worth to keep stock? Yes, it's worth to keep stock.
Good. I'm glad.
So good.
I'm so glad.
So good.
Good.
Okay, so it's funny because I'm wearing my hair different today because
I don't want to. You guys, I can't even.
I adore yours. Like,
no!
When you think you need a haircut,
I have
I'm
a
like,
bush.
no.
It's
Okay.
don't even. It's
You
going
have
to
a bush.
I do
have a
today,
bush.
and I can't even tell you. You know how the day before your haircut, and you're just spraying it. You're hoping that it doesn't just like pop out everywhere.
Yes.
Today's the day.
Okay.
So tell me about your hair.
Okay, so just a minute. I did take a selfie. I've taken so many pictures, you guys. We have so many good things to share.
We do. Today is another chock full.
Yeah.
Can we say
of
that?
Goodies.
Yeah. Lots to share.
Am I giving momager? Hear me out.
No.
I feel
Do
like
you want to give momager?
no.
Yeah, no. I would say no.
But I'm gonna grow it and see what happens. I love it really short and spiky. I just feel like a change might be fun.
Changes are super fun.
Yeah. So
And
I am going to grow it a little bit.
If
It's
you
hair.
Don't like it, you can fix it. Jodi, there's so many ways. I'm so excited. I'm going to start sending you pictures of cute short hairdos now.
I love pinks where it's shaved on the sides and long on the top.
I have a folder in my phone of hairdos.
How old are you, Miss Hairdo?
Hairdo. No, of like styles that I think, oh, maybe one day I'll want to have that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hairdo. It's a hairdo.
Okay, so the actors have gone back to work. So
Yeah.
thankfully we can look forward to our shows.
Good. I'm so excited.
I mean, I love reality, but there's a few shows that I'm missing.
Good. Yeah, me too. Definitely.
Okay, I have to share this book, you guys. Tracie shared it with me.
Everybody, after you're done here today,
I'm only probably 35% in.
I can't wait till you hear at the end.
Riley Sager, The Only One Left. It's about
So good.
a young girl who works as a caregiver for
Hairdo.
elderly seniors. She gets an assignment on this. Oh my God, I can't even tell you.
Listen, you just need to trust us.
Yeah.
Murder mystery, creepy old generational family mystery.
Yeah.
Promise you, you're gonna love it. Thriller, mystery.
Who done it? Oh, you guys.
And you're definitely not gonna figure it out. I
Really?
promise you that at the end you'll be like,
Marjorie.
see, Marjorie. So good. Somebody just said dippity doo. Remember that dippity doo gel? I don't even ever use the word hairdo. I don't know where that came from.
What was the other one I was gonna say? I thought of something the other day, and I thought,
What about Iron Flame? I finished it. I can't believe, Jodi, we have things to discuss.
I haven't started it.
I
don't want
know.
to. I'm gonna do slow.
I read it as slow as I could. I didn't rush through it. I didn't.
You're a fast reader.
No, I really slowed down. I really made it last as much as I could. Star. Oh my gosh, we should have like a little chat at the end when we're all done. When we're all done, we should be.
We're talking about the series, and we've talked about it before. The first one was called
Fourth Wing. Yeah.
Which Tracie got me on. It is fantasy. It's a young adult book, but I think it's for everybody.
If I explained it, you guys would be like, "Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Dragons, magic, weird."
Yeah.
No,
I love it.
I don't know what it's definitely character driven. I think the characters are fantastic. And yeah, it's an adventure. It was great. I loved it.
The new one came out last week.
And I loved this one. I saw some people on Instagram stories like livid at the end of this book, and they were like, "Garbage. This is terrible."
You upset?
So
give me one word give me one emotion you felt when you closed the book, other than I'm sad it's over. If people were that angry, were
like
you angry?
eager to keep going,
Oh.
very eager. I didn't not see this coming. Like, it's a 5-book series. Like, there's an arc that we're working through here. So, not unexpected, but at the same time, you're like, okay, here we go. When's book 3 coming out?
I've never been, I can't remember the last time I was as shocked at an ending or surprised at the last sentence of the first book.
That might be her thing. So, if you read the first book and at the end, you're like, what? Same thing.
Oh, Star, it's funny. On Monday, we were Googling. The book had just come out last week. We were Googling when the next one. Star just said she hasn't even written it.
What?
But it's in her brain. I bet you they can pound that out quick.
Well, that's just not okay.
Yeah.
I hope there's a plan to get busy with that right away. Because it takes a long time.
Yeah. I would never spoil a movie or a book.
Jeez. Oh, I would never spoil. Are you kidding?
No. They all die.
I mean, I did share Club Yarn with spoiling it that way, but this is very different.
That's so funny.
No, I loved it. I love the characters. I'm super excited for the whole. Honestly, though, I really wish I had discovered it when all 5 books were out. I would be dropping anything else I was reading.
You would not be knitting.
Well, I would just every night be reading that series till it was done. Yeah. So anyway.
Okay.
My advice, if you haven't started, don't until all 5 books are out.
But lucky you, if you haven't discovered it, there's 2 books. 2 big, thick books.
Oh, yeah. Which I love.
Yeah. They're big, thick.
So I loved it. I thought it was great.
Okay, good.
And I'm excited for the next book. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
They all die.
Yeah. I haven't read it yet, so I have no idea what happens.
Like,
I have no, but you know what I will say, and then we'll move on. I listen to my books, so I pre-order them through my Books Apple app, so it automatically gets downloaded as soon as it's available, which is the day it's available, right? But I ordered Maddie a hardcover through Chapters, and it was released. I didn't get it till the following Monday.
Like you wanted it delivered to the house.
Yeah, so I won't do a Chapters pre-order like that before.
Right. And then Amazon, you get it same day, I think, if you do it that way.
Yeah. But I would maybe go into Maddie went into Chapters.
You know what? You're just better off, to go into the bookstore. Yeah. They have a jillion of them.
Well, they had to reprint. This book took off because of TikTok. It caught momentum, and TikTok has this really crazy way of like blowing things up and making them giant, kind of like Oprah's book club, right? Like it just got momentum. They had no idea. That's why we were for months without Fourth Wing.
Okay.
Because
they didn't anticipate.
They did not anticipate. Yeah. This woman was not on the map.
Well, she wasn't
on the mainstream
number
map.
1 and number 2 on the New York Times bestseller list this week.
I just got goosebumps. Can you imagine this woman?
And I mean,
I love that.
You know, teachers, writers, nurses, like all of those people, they don't get enough pay, they don't get enough reverence, they don't get enough importance. I mean, I am thrilled for authors, for them to be printing books and more and more and more.
I know. This woman just took...
It's huge.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's huge. And I mean, especially for this kind of a thing where it's possibly creating new readers for life. Young kids or whatever that are starting to read these books too.
And she's writing for young adults. I read a ton of young adult. But for her, I can't imagine. I would love a conversation with her.
Yes.
To put this out.
Because she writes specifically not young adult too. She's got a whole other line of books. Yeah. She's been writing forever, it looks like.
I'm going to reach out to her.
Yeah, you should, if you should.
Yeah. I'm going to reach out and see if she wants to chit chat.
I think she just finished a book tour, which is very exciting.
Anyway, okay. Should we talk about knitting?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to. Isn't that funny? People can fast forward 24 minutes and not miss anything.
Oh, it's all the fun is the little things.
I know. We haven't seen our friends for 2 weeks, so there you go.
Is this yours? No, I think that's mine. Is that yours?
Sure?
No, I think it might be yours. Those are yours.
Yeah, these are all ones that are just like here. And
okay, good. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, guys.
What's been
knitting?
Yeah, what you been knitting?
Okay, Okay, remember I talked about the baby sweater that I knit with Tin Can Knits app? It's the flax sweater.
Yeah.
And I had a little mark on it. It wasn't super washed, yada, yada. So I thought, I'm going to cast something. I'm going to cast on a new one. And I used Frankie gray fiber.
Jodi, it's so cute.
You guys. This is our denim color and parchment. And it really was important to me after you mentioned it that it be super wash.
Yeah, you know what? They'll wear it so much more when they can just throw it in the wash.
Right. And you want them to, I don't want it just to sit. I want them to wear it. I want them to get food on it and spit up on it. I just want them to enjoy a little knit sweater.
Totally. He is going to be adorable in that.
The other one I knit, the next size, this is the 0 to 6 months. I'm going to finish it. There's a baby shower on Saturday.
Do you know what the baby's name is?
No.
Oh.
Okay, so
my brain sees a duplicate stitch heart or something.
Where?
Like here, like a logo, but
here? What color?
Lime green or orange. I don't know.
My God, you're so good. See?
Yellow?
I would have thought of that.
Yellow, lime green. I don't know. Anyway, it's adorable the way it is.
This denim color really looks kind of like a faded washed denim.
Oh, it's so good, that denim color, Jode.
So, yes, I did use the app, Deb, and the app is amazing. I, again, used the app. We talked about the app. We actually did an Instagram live that we saved to our
maybe people
feed.
haven't seen that. If you don't follow us on Instagram, last week we had a great chat with Emily and Alexa, and it's posted to our grid. You can go watch it anytime. But
because our chat with Emily didn't go so well.
We had the worst tech issues, and it was horrible and a sweaty moment. But we really wanted you guys to hear all about the app. So we were so happy they had time to do that again. It was great.
We did get some great feedback from Adela, so we are going to be able to try another streaming system to be able to do it here and save it to our YouTube. So, but until then, those little YouTube lives, you guys.
It was really fun.
And if you don't have, I mean, the Instagram live, it's free to sign up for an Instagram account. You don't need to follow anyone. You don't need to post.
No.
But we do a lot of content there.
We do. And it was a nice one. It was at lunch.
Yeah.
A lot of people joined us
30
live,
minutes,
which was
chit-chat.
great. I love the idea of a lunch, a connection somewhere for a quick lunch thing. And it was just so drop in, do it, done. Everybody, I don't think it took much time from anybody's day. I loved it.
I thought... Tracie mentioned how much she loved it. Those little 30 minutes are so easy to consume, start to finish. We thought maybe every other week we do an Instagram live and invite someone.
I would love it. I really would.
Like a 30-minute chat.
That was so easy to fit in, even to a work, like we were working. It was a work day, but it was super easy to just, do it, invite them in. It was great. So if you guys have any...
Who would you like to see?
Guests, anybody you'd love. Yeah. I mean, everybody's a dream guest for us, but if there's something that you would love, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know.
I love that.
Yeah. I would love to do that. During COVID, we did a series, Meet the Makers, and those were Zoom interviews, and I feel like I want to go back and watch them because you guys can go back and watch them if you want, but those were really special. Those were really special for us.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, Tracie, I'm seeing... Because doing this every week would be a lot.
Yeah, it's like 3+ hours. It's just too much.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't imagine missing it.
Oh, no.
But every second week having 30-minute commitment, who can't do that?
Right. And it's, not so much prep. It would be awesome. We would love it. It would be a dream for us.
Yeah, I love it. Let's do it. We're going to do one next
Wednesday. Now that
Wednesday.
we've put it out there, it's like... Haley says, she loved the one with Nicole of Hugh Loco.
Of course.
We have some of Nicole's yarn to share with you today. So much.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready. So that was your knitting. Okay, got it. Okay, speaking of the Tin Can Knits app, their new pattern that came out last week.
I know. You guys, did you see it?
Silver bells. And...
Cockle shells.
those exact ones. Anybody that contributed to their fundraiser for their app development got, is it Silver Bells?
Yes. 2 words.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I was searching.
Okay.
Let me pull it up.
You do that. Sure.
Okay.
It doesn't, were you searching for this? Okay. Anyway, on the first page of the sweater, it's a gorgeous top-down round yoke design with a very deep lace pattern with baubles. So the baubles and the lace, I was just like, what? The colors that they've chosen for their samples are a beautiful golden yellow and this totally gorgeous purple. But in the little bit of text on the pattern, it says that it's their perfect party sweater. And I thought to myself, I don't really have a dressy sweater. I have a couple of awesome knits that are sparkly and you can wear them like they're fun party things. But I don't really have a hand knit that I think to myself,
Silver Bells, 1 word.
Okay, because it wasn't popping up. I don't really have a sweater that I feel like kind of dressy in. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to do it in black. I love that.
That's her son Bodhi. And I'm not sure who this beauty next
I
to me is.
I want a colorful one too. Because baubles are my jam. This whole thing screams my name. But I went and I swatched in black.
I was clutching my pearls.
I know.
But I feel like the gauge is 17 stitches.
Yeah, so it's pretty big.
I think it's loose enough that it's not going to be a nightmare to knit.
I don't think it's going to be a nightmare to knit. And that's why I swatched. I wasn't sure if I was going to knit it. I wasn't sure if I'm going to like the lace. I wasn't sure if I was going to like... I've knit with black before, and it's, for me, not a fun experience, but I love wearing black. And then I thought, okay, am I going to like add sparkles or sequins? And I thought, you know what? I can wear a sequin tank top underneath if I want to add sparkle. I mean, I'm super tempted to add sparkle because I love it. I love, love, love it. Oh, Laurel's here. She said, you know, black yarn is my favorite. She's knit so many black yarn items. And every time I look at them, I think, oh, I would love to wear that. And then the other angel on my shoulder goes, oh, knitting with black is the worst. But don't you think that's going to be gorgeous in black?
I originally thought I am going to stop about here, you know,
just a regular yoke
before the separation for sleeves, because the yoke continues heavily down on
the lace. Yeah,
the lace. I think I would do the whole thing.
I think I'm going to do it just like it is.
It's spectacular.
I know.
Ritual Dyes has kits as well as Adela. I'm not sure if
I wanted to talk about those kits too.
I'm going to see if it's still
those. No, wasn't Adela's
the purple one?
She had a whole bunch.
In the picture is one of the yarns was Adela's, and one of the I believe the mohair was somebody else, and then Ritual Dyes was the yellow. Okay. So both have. I'm just gonna get the.
But wasn't it some kind of fundraiser too? No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not this one.
So I'm wrong. It was just the launch of the new pattern. Okay. So the baubles. Let's talk baubles. Yes, there's a lot of them in this one. I've knit a lot of baubles. I love knitting baubles, and I feel like there's 100 ways to knit a bauble. I've never knit a bauble this way before. Can you believe that?
I'm surprised because you did mention what a nice bauble it was.
Super nice. And if you look, you can see those are all purl bumps on this bauble. This bauble's reverse stockinette. So it's not supposed to look, you know, some of them are supposed to look like smooth.
Can I see it close?
Yes.
Oh, cool. It really protrudes, you guys.
Yes, it does.
That's smart.
And let me tell you, it was one of the nicest ways to knit a bauble that I've done. So I love it. I would totally do this again. What are my yarns? I went to my stash.
Well, funny you should ask. What are my yarns?
Funny. Did you ask? Oh, let me just tell you all about it. Speaking of Mondim, okay, I can't even believe this, like, cohesiveness that was not planned. So This yarn that is my color work in this sweater is this same yarn. This is by Retrosaria. It is their sock weight. It's a sock weight yarn, 100% Portuguese wool, and it's called Mondime. It's been out for a long, long time. I love it. I have a stash of this stuff. I've already knit a sweater in it with holding mohair, and it's one of my favorite sweaters that I wear all the time.
Which one?
It's a Paloma.
Oh,
believe it or not.
You wore
and
it.
It's a very beigey kind of neutral color.
It's beautiful.
It has stood up. It's one of the oldest ones that I've knit. It looks amazing. I never have to glean it or anything. This is color 307, and it's a super dark charcoal. It's actually not their black. If I didn't have yarn and I was going to their website, I would have purchased the black. But, so I thought, let me swatch and see what's happening.
It looks pretty darn black.
When you put the black mohair with it, you get, it's not like pitch black, but it's soft black. It's not gray anymore. It's for sure a black sweater. Knitting for Olive mohair. It was hard to find black mohair.
Listen, black mohair, I've tried so many times.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try one more dye. I can't get it black.
Well, that's what I thought, that it was commercial yarn for some reason is able to do super black.
I've bought commercial mohair because I couldn't find a black.
Okay. So I did swatch with a skein of Shibui. I didn't have enough. To do the whole sweater. I have one last one, and it feels like butter. So nice.
Oh, Knit All the Things also said Knitting for Olive has the best black mohair.
Oh, okay, good. Because I went to the websites of our local yarn shops, and even though Statement Junkie carries Knitting for Olive, they had one ball of black left. So I wonder if black is that thing that people for sure go to like commercial yarn for. So I couldn't find any locally. Looked at all of our options locally and ordered online from the Knitting Loft. So it comes very quickly, Knitting Loft in Toronto. When I was on their website and I searched mohair black, this other one came up for, feel this.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
It's alpaca. It's like Surrey alpaca and mohair had a baby. It is.
Surreyaka.
First of all, hello, 45% silk. That's higher than most mohairs. 33% mohair and 22% baby alpaca. So nice, right?
Hold on to your hats.
So people that love soft things
will like this.
If you prefer scratchy, just ignore this. Crea Deluxe. And this is their deluxe silk mohair. I just bought one because it didn't look as black as the mohair.
It isn't.
And it's not.
But if you're not looking for, if you don't love mohair, this is a very beautiful alternative that's real close.
It's for sure softer.
Yeah.
For sure softer than mohair. What is the composition of Surrey alpaca?
I don't know.
Okay. I just dyed. I don't know what it is.
Alpaca and wool.
And silk, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. I'm just wondering how much alpaca is that in that usually.
I'm going to tell you.
Because this is 70% mohair, 30% silk. Shibui has 40% silk, which to me made it so much softer. And here's the thing. When we say mohair, Surrey softer than mohair, not every mohair is the same.
No.
There's a huge span of scratchiness with the mohair, but just in general, I do feel like Surrey alpaca is always going to be softer, even than the softest mohair.
So it's 74% alpaca and 26 mulberry silk. That's just our blend. We get it from Chester wool. Yeah.
I think it's super typical.
Yeah.
So
I love this.
And the silk is just the strand that it's on. The alpaca is all the fluff.
So our mohair is 477 yards, and our silk is 328 yards. Or in meters, 436 to 300.
Right.
Is that right? Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So Surrey alpaca and mulberry silk.
It's about 25, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a base.
Which you can do a lot of things.
There was a base of Surrey silk that had the same length as mohair. I would love to give that a whirl.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
I would love to source that.
That would be
great. But I get your budget goes further.
Yeah.
I get that,
especially for sweaters.
It's a little different. It's different.
Yeah.
I like the Surrey on my skin better than mohair.
Right.
So.
Right. Anyway, that's my thing, you guys. I'm going to make this. I don't know that I'm going to love the knitting with the black. And I'm probably going to wish I had some kind of sparkle in it the whole time I'm knitting. But as far as like wearing in life, I know that this is going to get way more wear. Just black. Black fuzzy mohair. It's kind of dressy.
Yeah. So I wanted to say, Ritual Dye. Okay, so Adela of Lola Bean is fresh out of kits for pre-orders.
Okay.
That was available last week.
Right.
And she took as much as she can. But I will tell you guys, Ritual Dyes, who dyed...
I love that yellow.
This was their base. Okay, you guys. So she's got this available, ritualdyes.com. But look at this. She's got two.
Ooh, I love that
This
one.
is like a mixture of like rosewood and this is so...
It's kind of terracotta.
You guys.
But a little browner. I love that.
This is incredible. So Ritual Dyes, they've got you covered.
Ritual Dyes also does this incredible orange that's like a bright... Like, it's definitely orange. It's not a tomato red, but it's red. I loved it. I fell in love with it.
So these dyers have put together kits, but you guys obviously just grab the info from the pattern.
Portulaca? What's that what it's called?
It's called Portulaca. I love Portulaca. There's Portulaca.
Okay, look at it in a color. Am I making a giant mistake doing this in black? Look
No.
at look at that.
No, and let me tell you why. You will love any other color. I think your reasoning...
I do think.
That you want this sweater. Can you imagine, Tracie?
I feel like even under... Like if it's on top of a collared shirt or you've got, I have like a shimmery, sequiny black tank top. I mean, or just black underneath in general would look awesome. It does have a lot of lace. So that's not always people's comfort zone to wear... Lots of holes all over, right? So, but I feel like...
I see 2024, you're going to have a lot of events where... Do you know what I mean? You're going to have some events where you think...
This thing will get worn.
So,
This thing will get worn.
Yes, I said 477 yards, or for the... This says meters, but it's supposed to be 477 yards for mohair. It goes further... It is still soft. People adore mohair.
Yeah.
But the Surrey is real soft.
Yeah. Oh, super duper. Super duper soft. So that is a future cast on. I will finish the sweater I'm working on first.
What sweater are you working on?
Well, that'll be my next thing. Do you have anything else to share?
Yes.
Okay. I have a few things today.
Okay.
I felt like I had very little knitting last time, but I've got a little bit today. Jodi, that's so cute.
I had 2 sweater options to wear today, you guys. And believe it or not, both of them had this color.
How great does that look with the natural and gray?
Here, you want to hold this?
Is this for me?
No.
What? That was fast.
Gilead.
Oh, I love
Darlene, Dardar, who is another beautiful knitter that has knit some things for me.
This is a great shape.
Yes.
It's drop shoulder, but not super drop shoulder, right?
So this is Jessie made sweater.
It's not the Jacqueline C. Slack one?
Sorry, it is.
Okay.
Never mind. What would I do without you?
No, I just thought you were fooling me.
So I'm gonna bring up the picture. It's called Chroma.
Yeah, this was super cute.
And I had the idea to pop a little bit more color in there.
And it's all about color blocking, this sweater anyway. Like her samples are super adorable with all the colors used.
There is pockets in the pattern. I chose not to put a pocket. You pick it up after. And, I actually don't know how you do the pocket.
Right.
I bought the pattern but didn't read it.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
Oh, so this yarn feels off the charts amazing.
Gilead.
Listen, Linda, I already thought of this yarn.
This is a drop. Okay, so this is different because this is a drop shoulder.
Yeah.
I want to wear it the whole episode, so I'm not going to try it on right now.
Okay.
It is so good, you guys. It's got a little folded, little mock
like a
turtleneck.
Yes. Yeah. So there's no ribbing. I love that look.
It's so beautiful.
I
love color blocking. I think it's super fun. This little pop cast on and off with the pop, and then a little stripe between the color changes, I thought was really fun.
I love it too, Jodi. It's beautiful. I mean, what a gorgeous pattern. That kind of a pattern just gives us permission as makers to play.
Yeah.
Right? And it's also, I feel like, a great stash buster because you can only, you can have 2 or 3 skeins of something and think, well, I can't get anything out of that. Well, this is the perfect pattern for that.
Was so smart.
Right?
Why did you say James Watt? I love him.
Totally.
Are we talking about him? Because he has the best Instagram.
I
was
just looking at his best beret pattern.
Oh, God, I adore him.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to bring up another couple pictures, you guys, so you can see the fun that people have had.
Yes, people should check out the projects or the hashtag. See, that's the thing. If you go to Instagram or wherever and check out the hashtag, you're going to see now makers, how they got creative. And I just feel like that's really inspiring. It may not be exactly what you like, but I love that. That's a total stash buster.
Right?
And it's joyful. It's kind of like knitting stripes.
Yes.
Combining all those kind of crazy colors. Star just said that James invited us to Barcelona. Excuse me while I go pack my bag. Don't tease me. Hello, James.
I would go spend a week with him in a minute.
He'd be kicking us out. Yeah, so cute. Jodi, I love this choice. And boy, this yarn feels like the best sweater yarn.
Yeah, so look at me having trouble deciding.
You're spoiled for riches.
Yeah.
The yarn's stunning.
Isn't it?
Okay,
but I have to say, if you're looking for a Gilead, this is a worsted weight woolen spun. Mm-hmm. Amazing. I've talked about it lots. But this color is Brooklyn Tweed Shelter.
Ooh.
I don't remember the color name, but this pop of neon is not available in Gilead. It's available through Brooklyn Tweed.
It must be in their tones line. Remember they had those bright, yeah.
And you would never know it's a different base. They're both woolen spun.
I think woolen spun
almost identical.
Is such a
it's
good
my favorite. It's my favorite yarn.
Okay, I was actually
I have that printed.
This is totally like I was dreaming of this pattern, and I thought immediately, Jodi's been knitting with Gilead. It's so amazing. Heidi Kiermaier, who is a phenomenal designer, just came out with her Snow Wonder pattern, and it's also available in a children's size range, so you can get both of them. Again, baubles. I must have baubles on the brain. She's got your baubles here that are just, that's it. That's the texture on the sweater. I love it. She used Brooklyn Tweed Shelter. So a nice light woolen spun.
Brooklyn Tweed Shelter. It's not, I don't know if it'd be the yarn I would pick for like Desert Island. But let me tell you, a woolen spun would be my Desert Island pick. Brooklyn Tweed is so amazing. This is pollen.
I can't love it anymore. It's so beautiful.
Because you have a sweater now.
Yes, a half-finished sweater. I have no business casting on a new sweater. I'm really torn. Okay, I just saw Jodi. I couldn't agree more. I love woolen spun. It feels light as a feather. It's light and airy, and we live in a really cool place where. Sure, heavy knits are kind of necessary in the winter, but this worsted weight in a woolen spun, it feels light and airy, and yet it is super warm.
Woolen spun can come in every weight. It's not just the heavier weight. You can get fingering woolen spun.
For sure.
Your climate doesn't.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I am knitting. I have a half a sweater in that shelter, and I feel like I'm going to put on my big girl panties and just finish it right away here because I love the sweater. But Heidi got this one. It just came out.
I'd be interested to see what that bauble, because that's a bauble.
Right.
I would begin. You should read it and tell me what you think about
what
her
color
technique.
would you do that in?
I'm picturing like either the white.
I know, I'm seeing cream.
I mean, this one.
I'm not doing it in cream because I'll stain the heck out of it. Is this that salt and pepper one? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, white pepper.
Tracie, tell me how many clothes that you wear that you stain.
How about this? I went to a yarn shop the other day and they're like, "Oh, I love your sweater." And I get home and I'm like, "There's something crusty stuck to the
spaghetti
front."
noodle on the front.
So who knows how long that's been there. I do think this is absolutely stunning. I love Heidi's patterns. And I just love a bauble and a wool sweater. So I really wanted to share that. But the yarns I was thinking of were Shelter or Gilead.
And
there's a big difference in the put up. Shelter are 50-gram skeins.
Yes.
This is what is this, 100?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. They're both beautiful wools. You're going to find them at different price points. You're going to be able to find all kinds of yarns at all kinds of different price points. I just saw our friend Paula is on here from Mayak. Speaking of our interviews during COVID, she was so generous and came and spoke with us.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, go see that. But she's not well. She should be on her way to Barcelona. So Paula, I hope you feel better. And that's a giant bummer to miss. You guys.
Is Barcelona knits right now?
Yes.
I feel like in 2024.
I hope you feel better soon.
Paula, sending get well wishes.
She's a traveling lady.
Yeah.
Always on the go.
Okay, 2024, I would like to get Mayak retreat on the boards. And I would like to figure out how we can work with James Watt. Anything.
Well, all of that sounds off the charts amazing.
How much are you willing to travel now that I'll go to Europe?
Right.
Monthly?
Oh, Jodi, don't even. You can't.
Anyway.
Okay, big talker. You got to keep that passport in your back pocket.
Totally.
Okay. I love that, Jodi. That's so exciting. Mayak, of course, the yarn is going to be there, but poor Paula's going to miss out. That's too bad.
Okay, you guys, my psoriasis, I should have done a before and after because my psoriasis on my face is so bad. If you look close, it's covered.
I was going to say, I don't see
that. You don't see the cake of makeup?
No.
But what
you look, all I see is a supermodel.
Okay.
Mayak. Oh, Paula's like,
Paula. You say Venice, we said when. Jones Road. I've talked about Jones Road. Their corrector pencils.
Yes.
Which I went all over my. I really should have taken them. I went all over the spots.
She's done half.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I mixed them I blended them out with a brush, and then I went in with their cream foundation.
It's called WTF.
It's called What the Foundation. They're calling it a moisture tint. It's kind of like a corrective cream. No.
And it comes in so many facial tones. It's very creamy. Not dry at all.
No.
And I feel like a little goes a long way.
And I use a brush. I just dip and go like this, you guys. There's no need for setting powder. It's not that kind of thing. It's not like a foundation. It says What the Foundation, but it's more like a sheer correcting layer. You guys, I can't even tell you how amazing. I know
we're like a broken record because we love pretty much everything that they have.
I want to be sponsored by Jones Road Beauty.
Oh well, there you go. We'll just make that happen too.
You brought me onto this product.
I know. They're so good.
Bobbi Brown, before she sold Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, we were giant fans. Still are. Bobbi Brown is great. Great. But
this is different. This is
mature.
Clean makeup. I feel like, it's really great for our type of skin.
Well, she talks about the mature skin. She's in that age, right?
Yeah. How about this? This is day 2 of Jones Road deliveries for me.
No.
Okay. Yes.
I ordered the pink.
Pink pop or something?
Not champagne pop.
No, that one.
Pink champagne.
So I ordered the skin cream, like the day cream, night cream, whatever. Yeah. And then they came out with a Christmas kit. So that's coming today. I'm feeling I'm spoiling myself, but I love it. And their cream really does really well for me.
Oh.
Their Miracle cream is very it's such a good night cream.
It's one of the best night creams.
And then I use the light one for the day.
Yeah. I just want to share this other one too. This is a eyeshadow. It's a cream eyeshadow, you guys. I'm wearing it right now.
It's more like a...
Let me lift up my eyelids.
Right. You're going to see me with the tape soon.
It's just a barely there shimmer. I can't tell you how amazing it is.
And that's the thing. I keep thinking, oh my gosh, you know, should I be wearing like shimmer eyeshadow?
Yes.
Heck yeah. I just bought the cool taupe. It's so good.
In this?
No, it's in the other one, the Just a Sec.
Okay.
The little pot.
Oh, in the pots. This is Barely Rose Sparkle Wash. You could even use this for highlighting on your face.
It's super, and it's like holographic. It's very sparkly.
But like, you don't look at me and think, oh, she's got eyeshadow, because I'm not a giant I love yours.
It's all Jones Road. Everything. My blush, everything. Lipstick.
From my face to yours, you're welcome.
Yeah, somebody said it's a bummer they don't sell in Sephora. I would
know.
Listen, if we get out to New York, I'm making it a point of going to the shop. There's nothing like seeing the stuff in person.
Nothing like it.
Okay, there's the makeup break. Who knew we were beauty influencers? Jodi, it's a big deal though when you have skin issues and you find something that's really helping you. Like, that's a big challenge. I don't see your psoriasis.
I don't
the
see
way
it either, but
it.
even Shane said this morning, very kindly, goes, oh, your skin is just blown up.
Right.
Anyway, thank you for fucking noticing. What? I hadn't noticed the giant red welts all over my face. Anyway, he was sweet about it.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is sweet. Okay, more knitting?
Yes.
Are you done knitting?
Yes.
Okay, prepare to lose your mind a little.
I love these ones where I don't even know.
I've been
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Dying to text you for 2 days about this exact project.
Tell me when I can open them.
Okay, so you can still open them. Okay, I have...
I saw a glimpse of
a niece with a daughter who is going to be like 1.5 at Christmas time. And every time Susan B. Anderson comes out with one of her incredible little stuffy patterns, they're just off the charts. I get so inspired to make one, and all I do is just keep buying the patterns. I haven't made one yet. So this pattern is for this hoodie and the baby bunny. So this is Christopher Bunny. Christopher Bunny is the animal, and he wears a colorwork sweater and striped pants. These are
so
all
if I
separate.
bought this pattern, does it come with the sweater? This one.
Yes, this pattern is Christopher Bunny with his outfit. This pattern is his his hoodie and the baby bunny. So they're companion patterns.
I'm copycatting you and knitting
Jodi,
this.
Totally, do it. You're gonna die. So what I have lots of great wool to make this in. Wow. If I were just knitting it for my shelf, I would knit it in wool, what I have. I'm knitting it for a little person that I hope loves it and drags it around to the park and gets it dirty. So I want it to be really, really easy for her moms to wash. So this was my excuse. In the middle of the week, I took a little break and I went out to Statement Junkie. It felt like playing hooky. It was...
Well, I know it's a Tuesday, my busiest week, and that's the only grace I gave you for going to a yarn store without me.
For some reason, because of the holiday, people had Monday off. My Tuesday at work, it relies on like all these batches coming through on the computer. I had very few. So I found myself in the middle of the morning with a little bit of time I didn't expect to have. So I went out to Statement Junkie.
You should have.
I haven't been there for a long time.
And you know what? I have to also say this. Sometimes it's nice just to do it yourself.
Yeah, a little road trip is great.
You don't have to talk to anybody. You can just do your own thing. Sometimes I listen to a podcast in the car.
I do. Yes. Like, it was really nice. Yeah. You know, it's half an hour each way. But getting out there, again, the store looks completely different from the last time we were there.
Really?
Andrea has moved stuff around. She's brought in more lines. I tell you, if you come to Edmonton, you need to do a yarn crawl because we have great yarn shops. And so I wanted superwash, worsted weight yarn. And I donated most of my superwash yarn.
I love that.
So I don't have any. This is the color that my Christopher Bunny is going to be. How good is that, right?
But it looks woolly.
It does look woolly. It is by Estelle.
Oh.
It's so nice.
Tracie.
This is their Estelle worsted. So they have like a worsted alpaca and a worsted whatever. This is acrylic wool, acrylic wool nylon. 50% acrylic, 40% wool, 10% nylon. $9.99.
I was going to say, what's the price point? $10 for a 100-gram ball.
And you want to make that Jacqueline Sea Slack sweater? There's so many colors in this yarn.
The softness level on this is crazy. I can't even.
It's so nice. Doesn't it feel beautiful? So let me tell you,
Wow.
Statement Junkie had a million things to choose from, and this is what I chose. And I chose this color for the sweater.
Oh.
It's a heathered. Like, I don't know if you can get that, but it's a blue-green heather. So there's a green in the picture. I wasn't going to go green. I kind of wanted to go brighter than what Susan chose in the pattern.
So his legs are striped to make it look like he's wearing... Oh!
No, those are pants that come on and off, I think.
Yeah, they look like that.
Let me tell you, if you were wanting to knit a little animal, you need to go, and everybody knows this.
This is what he looks like bare.
Everybody knows this. Susan B. Anderson has the cutest. And not only are they cute, the pattern is written so simply. Like, I don't have any questions as I'm knitting along here. It's like, okay, this is obvious how you do it. And, you know, toys are forgiving. You don't have worsted weight, so use DK. Put your needles down a little bit. Your bunny will just be a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
You know, like, it doesn't gauge matters as for how much yarn you're going to need and to give you an idea of how big your bunny's going to be. But it's not necessary to do a gauge swatch for fit, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would still do a gauge. I would still figure out your gauge so you know you have enough yarn and how big your bunny's going to be.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, again, feel so fabulous.
Does Amanda Kafka carry this as well?
I think she might. Listen, this yarn's phenomenal. Estelle yarn has a line, so many lines of beautiful yarns. I'm always so impressed. I mean, I'm a big fan of commercial yarn. I like it all.
Ridiculous. Like,
it's so cute.
This.
So 2 nights ago was when I decided to do this, and
cast on?
And I knew I was never going to be able to get enough done to have anything to share. But I can knit a hoodie in 2 nights.
Did you do that?
I know.
Oh.
I know. Yeah, his bunny ears are going to fit through there.
Was it the most fun to
It was
knit?
the most fun to knit. It's all garter stitch. It's all knit seamlessly. You put little stitches on hold for the sleeves, and you come back and knit those, which I did that area with the Addy Flexi Flips.
Do you have Addy Flexi Flips in a size 4?
4 millimeter?
Yeah. Those are that?
Yeah.
Can I borrow them to my sleeves?
Yes. So this actually is knit. The jacket is knit on a 4.5. But here's the fun thing with toys. I didn't have a 4.5 in Flexi Flips, and I didn't want to magic loop these tiny little stitches. So I just used a 4 millimeter. It's no big deal. It's still going to work.
Do you know, I was thinking, I've never used these.
They're awesome.
But I'm trying to do a sleeve, and it's fine on magic loop, but
sleeve
fussy.
on what?
My baby sweater.
Oh, this is the deal. You need this kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm going to try these.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Thank you.
So that was that. This also has a tiny little pocket for the bunny to sit in. I was so bummed I ran out of time last night. I wanted to do the bunny. This little pom-pom is the Yarn Bowlers mini poms.
You're so funny. I brought those to share today.
Well, I just, you know, come on. How cute is that?
Can I also just say this about these little knits? You don't need to have a child or a baby to knit for.
No,
in
you're
your
totally
life.
right.
These are the most fun to knit these and put it on your shelf.
Right.
Knit yourself.
It's true.
A toy.
I said to Jeff, I'm thrilled to be knitting this.
But you want to keep it.
For someone that's going to love it.
Yeah.
I know they're going to love it. But I am totally going to need to make one for myself.
Is the baby 1.5?
Yeah, she's 1 in the summer. So this is actually perfect timing. These are just very typical. I have a button, little button bowl, nothing fancy. But I think they're going to be, and I really sewed them on tight with BFL nylon yarn. So anyway, her mums can decide if that's a choking hazard or whatever, but hopefully not. The bunny pattern has safety eyes,
which you can get on Amazon.
You can get them. You can also embroider the eyes if you're worried about that.
Are you going to do safety eyes? Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's faster.
Yeah.
And they do not come off. So what yarn did I use for this? The pattern is worsted weight. And for some reason I had it in my mind that I wanted to use like a color changing yarn. I just think that's so cute to have this little multicolored coat. So I looked around, and again, I bought this at Statement Junkie a while ago in the summer. They carry this Schoppel Edition 3, which is superwash merino. It's color changing yarn, superwash merino, kind of a sport weight. These are 50-gram balls. It's so soft. If you're used to like Zauber balls, which are kind of a woolly feeling yarn, this is not. This is merino. This is the color I used. Auntie Emma, it's called. So it's all of these colors, but it's not worsted weight. So I held a little bit of leftover sock yarn together. So I held them together. It worked.
It does come in worsted. I have a worsted.
Yeah, there's some other ones too. I'm just thinking, what can I use? What do I have?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So these...
Was this originally for the sweater and then you changed your mind?
No. Oh, no, that is going to be for the sweater. That's for the sweater. He's still got a sweater and pants.
So you're knitting the whole thing?
Oh, the whole thing.
And he's got an outfit change.
Right.
So he's got a sweater, a pants, and a jacket.
Yeah. I know. And a baby bunny toy.
I think what Susan does with her stuffies and her knits and her clothes and her like interchangeable, there's something that goes in a little blanket. Yeah. She's amazing.
I almost knit her little swaddle pals that are all wrapped up in little blankets. I was going to knit like a group, like all of them, the 4 that come in the pattern. But then I saw this Christopher bunny, and this is a few years old, this pattern. I mean, I need to go back in my library because I buy patterns faster than I knit them.
That's a really amazing way to support these designers. Yeah. If you like their patterns, just buy it.
I do it all the time.
My library is giant.
Mine too, which I love, and I'm so happy about that. But there are so many animals that Susan has. She's got her elephant, of course, the kitty. Like, honestly, I just saw Christopher bunny and thought, whatever. And of course, this little recipient can name her bunny whatever. I wanted to do kind of like neutral colors.
Look how fun if you wanted the brown bunny or the gray bunny or a fun color bunny.
I just got kind of the oat color, and I just think Susan, I mean, obviously she has this incredible gift. Her mind is so creative, and
we took a class at a knit retreat here in Edmonton when she was here. It was a convertible owl, and then you folded it inside out, and it was an egg.
Yeah, it was awesome. I still have that, of course. But all of those things, like, they're so much fun to make. But I do feel like with little fussy things, I don't have a ton of DPNs, but these flexi flips are my choice.
Oh, I wish I could.
So when you're done your sleeves, I don't think I need that size. I actually have to go back out to
I'll be done for this weekend.
Saturday. I need the 4.5 size for my bunny, so I have to go back out. Have to go back out to the yarn shop.
You guys look at, like, it's endless, the amount of toys. And oh, there's the elephant. Look, there's a moose with a sweater.
Yes. I mean, and there's so many of them that have, well, the pig. I love the pig. The pig's just a little bit down.
Here?
Where did the pig? I saw the pig with his little pink ears. I think he's just below. Is there? Yeah, there he is right there. Oh. The pig is Oliver Pig. I just love that. Oh, is it a poncho? Or
no, it's a sweater. OMG. Panda. There's an alpaca. Oh, look at the alpaca.
Yeah, so cute.
Just even go see what her patterns are if you're not familiar, because she does that beautiful smooth sock tutorial recipe.
Oh yeah, shawls. She does little ornaments, little garlands. I mean, if it's cute and everything in the pattern was so easy and simple. Garter stitch.
Okay, 9 pages of patterns.
Right.
She's got a few.
She's been busy, that Susan. Still one of my all-time faves. As people, as designer, she's just wonderful.
I'm determined to work with her.
I would love it.
We're gonna be a dream team. She's just so great. I love it.
I love it. Okay, but how cute. I just knew I would blow your mind with the little hoodie.
Mind blown.
And so next time, you guys, I hope to have a bunny.
Yeah, you will.
Because they're really not huge projects, right? You have to stop and stuff them and do all those things. But
do you use just
polyfill? Weight. Yeah, I'm just going to use the polyester polyfill.
You know what I did once? I forget what I was doing. I didn't have polyfill and I wanted to do my project. I cut open a pillow from...
Of course you did. We're not recommending you decimate pillows.
But I did.
But you know what? For some reason, I always have a bag of that from making little Christmas ornaments. You can only get it in a giant bag, and you only need this tiny little bit. So I'm pretty sure I have enough. Yeah. But if not, it's so readily available at craft stores.
I'm getting a hip injection tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's crappy that you need to get one, but I'm glad you're getting it.
I'm trying it again. I was so scared it would hurt so bad last time. I had a reaction. Anyway.
What did they say?
Well,
rare, like,
well,
you'll talk to your guy.
But what I found, the cortisone didn't work for pain relief, but the Durolane it's a thicker viscose lubricating for the joint. Usually is like
you've had success,
and it's like the thing to give you relief for where I am with my hip. And last time, I don't know if he didn't get it in the right spot. I think after some research, maybe he didn't, because they said if it gets into the tissue instead of the joint, your tissue, could be very angry feeling.
So it swole up, and that was the pain.
So I'm trying it again.
Good.
Anyway. Okay,
wow,
you guys.
That's shitty, Joe.
I don't have any more knitting. Do you?
Yeah. Okay. Moving along. I paused my autumn alpine sweater to knit to knit a bunny hoodie.
Okay.
But I'm really close, you guys. I could have almost finished. All I have to do is the bottom of this sleeve and one more sleeve.
Oh, you were so close.
I know.
Can you show the bottom? That's beautiful.
Okay, so one of the beautiful features of this pattern is the gorgeous textured ribbing. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of color work in there, and offset ribbing. It's super textury. You're actually supposed to repeat that exact ribbing up here, down here.
Okay.
But I wanted it just a little more subtle, not as heavy as a texture on the bottom for me.
Got it.
And I also really love the idea that this is just around the neck. This extra texture here.
Listen, you're the boss.
Yeah, you're the boss of your knitting, right? So I used the same chart. I just didn't repeat the heavier texture rows and just did the other part of that chart again. And I actually super love the way it turned out.
You've tried it on.
I've tried it on. It totally fits.
Do you love the way it fits? The ease?
I do. Well, I have to also block it, and that sometimes changes it a little bit.
You felt like it was going to be amazing.
I think so.
Yeah.
We'll see. God, first, of course you say that, and you're like, I hate it. But no, I think it's going to be good.
So no decreases.
There's no decreases except at the end, and then it's quite a decrease. I'm not going to do quite as many decreases for mine.
So it'll be a little. It won't maybe
a little bit roomier.
Won't be fitted.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know.
But
anyway, zoomed through the sleeve in a weekend. I'm hoping. I'm definitely. Maybe I'll do that this weekend just to get it done, so you can say you finished something. But that's my plan. And I'm loving it. It's Autumn Alpine by Caitlin Hunter. It's a beautiful pattern. My yarn is Sonder yarn in their Sunday Morning DK in the color flannel. And this beautiful color work is fingering and mohair. I don't know if you can see that halo. Fingering and mohair.
I can see a halo.
In Frankie Gray Fibres, black cherry, sock and mohair. Mm-hmm. You could do sock and surrey. You could do double-stranded surrey.
We're doing our surrey much more darker and much longer heat, and so longer in the pan. So we're getting where I thought surrey was like so much lighter than DK. We're getting our surrey so close to what the mohair is that.
That's awesome.
You don't have to sacrifice. It is slightly lighter just because of the alpaca,
I think so.
It's real close.
Good.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
I thought
right?
so.
When you can get your same color across bases like that.
Yeah.
Because we do love to mix bases. I do anyway.
I got a new tattoo.
Oh.
And I did a new tattoo. I did a tattoo on Max.
That's so fun.
You won't believe how amazing this one is.
Oh, Jodi. What? That's gorgeous.
Is that not amazing?
Gorgeous.
It's kind of
that coral.
It's like, this is a Japanese ink. So it's like hot neon.
Wow.
And then there's some orange.
Did you find that, or does Max?
It's a combination of both. I found like 3 inspirations of traditional rose tattoos that I wanted. And they kind of...
Does this make you want to add more color to the other ones?
Yes.
Yeah.
It does.
That's gorgeous, Jodi.
Max had 99 tattoos. And...
On their body?
Yeah. Wanted me to do the 100th before they moved on.
That's so nice.
So I tattooed.
And thoughtful. And did you do the ouch too?
No.
Okay. Now, did the yarn ball, was that your pick?
No, Max did it.
Max picked it. See, that'll represent you always.
So I did this tattoo on Max.
Jodi.
Listen, it was so fun. I can't even tell you how fun it was.
Oh my God.
Who wants a yarn ball tattoo?
Me.
No.
You could do one on me.
If you looked close, the lines aren't... I had an appreciation for tattoo artists already because it is an absolute art. But to do one and then like to...
You said it vibrated so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to do that.
Yeah.
You know what? Amanda says you can tattoo her. Sacred Sheep Yarn Festival had flash tattoos. What does that mean?
I was just going to say...
real tattoos?
Real tattoos where he had a whole bunch of flash art, little ones.
Gosh, sign me up.
I actually thought... I was just going to say... Sacred Sheep had a tattoo artist. I think every show...
do you have to book it?
I don't know. I know you could have just sat. You just, if you were at Sacred Sheep and you put your name in and sat for a flash, you couldn't have your own ideas. You had to pick from his flash.
Right.
But yeah, I would have absolutely
100%. I would have done that.
Yeah.
That would have been really fun.
I think that was an amazing addition.
So you really done your knitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I did a hat.
This is the episode where Tracie supports the show with all the knitting.
Right. This is a Parkview hat that I just cast on one day and thought, oh my gosh, I want a colorful hat. This is all Frankie Gray Fibres yarn. Big apple, mayflowers, denim.
Yeah.
Ochre. Mm-hmm. Chick flick.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
You are so creative with putting colors together, A, and B, your stripe sequence.
You like it?
It's fucking awesome.
Well, thanks, Joe.
Like, I would have never thought of that.
Well, it was super, like you can tell, super unplanned. I just literally grabbed yarns that I thought would be fun to make a stripy hat. And once I was in it, I thought, no, I don't want the stripes to be the same width. So I just kind of kept going and just by eye. I mean, everybody should do that, right? You don't have to follow a pattern if you don't want to.
No, but not only did you put great colors together, like I can't even, but then your stripe sequence.
Well, thank you. I'm actually donating this hat.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah.
And then take a photo?
Oh, for sure, of course. And this is one of our yarn bowler pom-poms from the Grocery Girls line that our amazing friend Janet makes for us. So if you guys don't know, we have an amazing line of tie-on faux fur pom-poms that are out of this world amazing.
Guys.
So I love, and that's sort of how I decided my color pom-pom. The gray, the denim is quite a grayish blue. I finished with it at the top.
Denim was the star of the show today.
Denim is having its moment. So there you go. It was super fun. Parkview hat, but DK. So it's fingering and mohair in the pattern. This is just DK.
Okay. Speaking of pom-poms. Oh my God,
that would be so good on this.
You take whatever you want.
Well, I have a white one. Actually, I have.
So I just wanted to say while we were on the pom-pom train.
Yes, Jodi.
We have received and put in the shop our pom-poms that have a sparkle through them.
Oh, these are Listen.
The fur is...
How many people give hats for Christmas or
Yeah.
Hanukkah or whatever gifts, whatever you're celebrating? But how many people have sparkle pom-poms?
You guys there?
Wow.
Spectacular.
Janet outdid herself.
Yeah. I've got 3 or 4 more colors coming.
Okay, let's do this right now, this moment.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense.
Yeah.
Our friends Amanda and Janet. So Amanda is the Crafty Jackalope. Janet is Yarn Bowler, and they collaborate so amazingly. If you ever go to Knit City, Vancouver, you see that they have their shared booth, and it's stunning. And Amanda has this pattern called the Mini Magpie Darling Hat. It's about 2 inches tall. I knit a whack of them last year, but I can't even show you one because I gave them to everybody.
On their gifts.
Tied them on a gift. So they make kits. If you went to their booth, they had, this is a kit for 1 Mini Magpie Darling hat. It's pre-wound yarn that already has sequins in it. You just straight knit. There's a tiny pom-pom, and the pattern is in here.
These kits are adorable.
This is literally one of the cutest things I have ever seen at a knitting festival.
They were merchandised hanging on a Christmas tree.
It's a limited edition thing. It only comes out once a year. So you can go to the Crafty Jackalope and Yarn Bowler and get these while they're hot, while you can, because when they're gone, they're gone. But they also have kits that are multiples. This is kit number 13. I don't know how many are in here. Maybe 3?
Yeah.
And I think this one's got, wow, a whole bunch. Look at this one. So many. So all the yarn has sparkle. There's a pom-pom that coordinates.
This is 3. But like 3 of totally different. Red with the red pom-pom, blue and blue, gray with green.
Or maybe you want to mix it up. You don't have to do whatever you want. You can stripe them. You can do whatever you want. But now you have the pattern. Look at the midnight blue.
These are the most fun.
I'm definitely knitting a whole bunch more of these, and I'm going to make sure I do, more for myself. There's so many fun color combos.
We have a lot of Christmas ideas, or holiday, winter,
totally,
Kwanzaa.
I also think these are really cute to knit one and put it on your bulletin board in your office. Like, it's just, they're so cute. But you can go to, like I said, those shops. You can snag your own. But if you guys remember, we love to do giveaways for the holidays in December. And we have enough to give one of these away for 10 days.
We're going to do our days of giveaways in December again.
Absolutely. And we hesitate to put a number on it because it's never that number, but at least 10.
We said 12 and then ended up going further. So we're going to do days of giveaways.
We'll just
several of them.
Wing it, which is the way we do things. But thank you.
How about lots of days of giveaways?
Thank you, Jodi.
I'm going to say
ding.
Lots of days of giveaways. I'm going to remember that.
Siri. So thank you to Amanda and Janet for sending these goodies our way. You guys are amazingly supportive. And while you're at it, I actually have something I have to go buy at Amanda's shop. Have you seen her smush hat?
Yes.
Sparkle smush hat. I can't even.
The Jonas Brothers were here at the hockey game last night.
Jonas Brothers were here at
Was
the
Georgia?
hockey. Georgia just about lost her mind. Yes.
Did she see them?
Yeah.
From where she was?
Yeah.
I thought she would. Were they behind the bench?
She texted me. No. So they were on the other side.
Well, that's even better for her.
It is even better. She could just sort of look at them.
Too bad she didn't bring her binoculars.
Right.
Like one does.
Right. She was mad at me that we didn't go to them here, too. And I was like, no. Just let's not go there. Okay. Smush hat.
Could she be cuter?
No, that's not possible.
Like, look at that.
But it's
reel.
sparkly, and it's one of the hats that are going to knit up so fast. And she's got you covered. You get your pattern, you get your sparkles, you get your yarn. Bob's your uncle. So anyway, that is...
I love that.
I'm in a sparkle mood for sure. Holidays are coming at some point. Oh yeah, you can...
I'll return that to you ASAP.
Yeah, I'm going to donate that to that auction.
Okay, good.
Silent
for next
auction.
week. Perfect.
Yeah.
While we're on this, I want to keep this rolling a little bit because you have knitting that pertains to things in our shop
Oh, yes,
And
yes.
I want to...
That's my last knitting.
Make sure everybody is aware.
We have so many good things happening right
I
now.
wanted to bring these because...
Jodi, I can't believe the colors.
If you don't feel like knitting something to put on gifts or just want to add something to a gift or a Christmas tree, do you guys remember that we have these little pom-pom ornaments?
They're ridiculously cute.
This is just a few of them, you guys. We have bright colors. We have muted colors. We have neutral colors. But these are just little pom-poms. Listen, baby hats.
In the shop. Or again, just to hang on.
Yeah.
But how cute tied on a gift for anybody. Everybody loves pom-poms. You don't have to be a knitter or crocheter.
And we also have about 35 colors of these pom-pom pairs.
These are super cute on baby hats.
Yeah.
On baby booties.
The end of crochet or the end of a hat or like a what's
like
the
a
hat
braid?
called? Yeah, like a braid on a hat. Amanda's got sweaters, a little pom-pom on a hat.
Yeah.
So we've got those too.
Yeah. On a barrette.
Yeah.
How cute tied on a little, make that happen.
Okay. So Tracie's next knitting.
Okay, last knitting. People have seen this, but it is now out, which is kind of fun. This is the Juniper Bandana Cowl, and it is a collab with our winter kit.
Yes.
Jodi's yarn, my pattern. It is in the Grocery Girl shop, and so we had so much fun dreaming up a little, combination.
Can I try it on?
Yeah, for sure. It's DK yarn and 5 DK minis.
It's our winter woolies kit.
Yeah.
Am I saying it right?
Woolly Winter Wonderland.
Right.
So we love doing this every year, and you guys are so fun, and you seem to love it. So we get...
Tracie, this is so good.
Thank you.
My mouth is watering. What are they cooking upstairs?
Smells like breakfast.
Smells like bacon.
Jeff's home for a part of the day, and yeah, he loves to do like eggs and sausage and stuff for breakfast. So I'm pretty sure he's making it for us. So Jodi's amazing yarn. This is the yarn kit. It is her gorgeous DK, Frankie Gray Fibres DK. This is the color slate blue. And then you get 5 DK minis to do all of your stripes.
Yes.
And you really only use about half of each ball. So you're going to have some left over, which is fun. And these colors are Whisper, Chestnut, Smoke Show, Sky High, and Raspberry.
Look at you.
And it's such a nice contrast to the blue. I think they pop so nicely. The cowl is bottom up, so you knit flat for a little bit, and then you join it in the round.
I also think this color palette, we wanted to make sure it appealed to a lot of people. We didn't want to keep it in one, bright lane or really muted. So I think the color palette,
I love it.
Is pretty.
I love it, and it's literally something, now down the road if you want to knit, without the kit later, now that you have the pattern. The pattern is just in the kit, so we had people asking about that. But you can make a combination of whatever you want, right? 2 colors, 4 colors, 10 colors. It's really fun, but it works really great with 5 and this. So what else do we have in the kit, Jodi?
Oh, the bag. Let's start with the bag.
Okay, the bag. We have actually
and the graphic.
2 bags. Right, the graphic is so cute. So here is Woolly Winter Wonderland. It's our super cute sheepies that were from Denim and Rain, Sarah, and our friend Diane of Brick Bubble. We said we would like something wintry and snowy, and look what we got. We got all the knits, all the snowflakes, and this little bag is awesome.
Tell us how we came about this bag.
Well, when I was on holiday in Toronto in August, this was in a gift shop with some other thing printed on it, and I said to Jodi, I brought it home, and I said to her, this bag is so perfect for a one skein, like a little project.
It is so, it's not just, it's a gusseted bottom, but not a small, it's
4
it's almost like a square.
It is. It's kind of like a little cube bag. It is the perfect little project mini tote. So we've got those. And then, of course, at the last minute, the company said, oh my gosh, we're short a few of these for your order. Is that okay? And I'm like, no, it's not okay. She said, but we have this beautiful zippered pouch. And when she showed it to me, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I didn't even know they had this
I feel
one.
like we'll end up using this on another project.
Intentionally. So there are some kits where
only 20.
You can get this fantastic zippered pouch.
Yeah.
I actually love them both.
Yeah.
I don't know if I had to choose. I don't know which one I would pick.
It fits the same amount of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful large brass zipper, gusseted bottom.
And it's thick but soft. You know, sometimes you get these commercial bags and they're so crunchy and it's gross. Yeah. It's not like that. These are all fair trade as well.
Canadian made.
Yeah.
No. Is it? Or this is their logo?
It comes from a Canadian... Well, I think it might be.
It's a Canadian company,
It is a Canadian company. But there's those really... It's that really great zipper, not those, you know... So this is the heavier YKK, nice sturdy zippers.
This is going to fit 3 skeins as you're working.
Oh, I know. Like, it's really going to be a handy little bag. So you got bag options, but every kit comes with... We decided you guys needed to be pampered this year. And if you remember back in the summer, we talked about a company called Lake House Naturals.
Yeah.
And they are local. It's a husband and wife. They believe in using natural products and, you know, sustainable and environmentally friendly and everything. You know, they really watch their carbon footprint. That's really important to them.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd like to include some of their products this time. And that's amazing.
This one, don't be fooled. Because when I got the product, I'm like, Bahama Fizz. I looked at it and thinking, banana fizz.
Oh, yeah. No, Bahama.
Oh, it's tropical. It's fruity. It's not.
Yeah. It's kind of fruity and beachy, which it smells amazing. But the product itself is an intensive moisture lotion. It's great. It's great for your body. It's great for our dry hands when we're knitting.
It's a good size just to have on your table next to you.
It totally is. Throw it in your knitting bag. They do these things called sugar scrubs.
I'm obsessed with these.
I don't know why people haven't thought of this before. They're like little ice cubes, but they're moisture bombs. They're shea butter soap. They're coconut oil. They're sugar to exfoliate. And you just kind of grab one and go in the shower or the bath. And it's the perfect size to moisturize and exfoliate.
And because they're not just coconut oil, there's other things in it. They don't melt away as soon as they get warm.
Right.
You have them in your... Listen, I would like to have stock in this company. They stay in your hand so you can work them all over your body.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Me some.
I know.
They're amazing.
I have 2 bags right now. They do all kinds of scents. So what we've put they've never done this size. They were like, what do you mean you do a winter? And like, no, we really would love to include your stuff. So this is a 5-pack of multi-scents. On the listing, you'll see it's linked with their ingredients too. There is almond oil in here. I feel like nut allergy people will need to know that. So there's lots of essential oils and stuff like that. But you get to try 5 scents, and I feel like you're gonna totally love it.
Check out this company, you guys. They're incredible.
They are, and they're local, small business, and just great people.
Yeah.
So what else do we put? Well, we really love our winter graphics, so we included a little sticker for you to slap on whatever you like. Of course, we've got some soak in my favorite scent, the wild mint, for when you block your cowl.
It's amazing.
With the so of course you get the pattern, and we also made a special winter woolly land, wild winter woolly land stitch marker set. So it's rings and hearts, but everybody gets a glitter sheep, and this so cute.
And you can use that on your cowl.
You can use it when you're knitting. But also, there's a whole selection of the rings and hearts. And you get the little tin, which is, I don't know about you, packaging gets me every time. That's handy.
Because you can just throw it and go.
You can just have always have stitch markers in there. You can fit a darning needle in there.
It's those cute little enamel...
They're like a nylon-coated metal.
That's what they are.
So they're not
and they're
plastic.
All different colors.
They're super, super... These are our favorite. We love.
Curating these kits, you guys, during this kit, we thought, let's not just do this in winter. Let's do this twice a year because this was so much fun to put a kit together of things that we love. Like, Tracie did you discover this or did Jackson give it to you first? You discovered these guys.
Yes.
In a shop.
I did that first, and then I told him how much I loved it, and he turned around and gave it to me for my birthday.
And then you gifted it to me. These are products that we curated. Like, you found the bag while you were out in the world, weird. And you sourced it so we could bring it to you. So this was so much fun. So it's in our shop as well.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of Advent things out there. This is a little bit different, but we always love putting things in that like speak to us personally.
Yeah.
So
like a winter knit.
Yeah. Something. And I love that it's a collaboration. I love your beautiful yarn.
I can't even with this towel.
I love it. Thank you. I love it too.
We were really proud of this.
Yeah, we are very proud of it. It is in the shop now. It is 100% limited edition, you guys. We'll sell as many as we can, but we don't have the ability to restock it.
I was wondering if we should talk about a pre-order.
If it becomes an option, we'll have to look into it.
Yeah. It might be the zipper bags only. Anyway.
Point, yeah. So I don't know anything about that other than we're not prepared to
right away. It could be like delivery.
It would have to be a little bit listing. So I mean, a great problem to have if possible, but honestly, we hope everybody that wants one will get one, which is always our wish.
I have a couple more things only because.
And thank you for always supporting and coming to our shop, you guys. I can't believe we have a business based in fiber and knitting. I just feel
it's a dream come true.
It is a dream come true.
Yeah.
And we couldn't do it without all of our friends.
Do you remember years ago, one of our first
probably not
yarns that we brought into the shop was our dear friend Robin of Rose Hill Yarns. She's a local maker. We love her
so much.
This was the kit. It was called Jingle Balls.
Yeah.
She circled back this year, and
it was super popular.
Well,
like right from I know. First of all, it's stunning. But when we, sold out, of course, Robin started dyeing it for her shop, and every year she said people ask for this color. I know why. Like it's beyond gorgeous.
So she gave us one for a giveaway.
Aww.
If you're looking for this full skein set, it is in Rose Hill Yarns shop right now.
Right.
But it's what she did, and she allowed us to order for our shop, is she deconstructed into a 12 skein mini set.
She's phenomenal. Like she's really awesome.
So we have these in our shop. We have a very few number. We have these in DK and on fingering, but these are 25-gram minis.
These are biggies.
This is 3. Usually a mini set traditionally is 2 full skeins, 20 grams, and there's 10 of them. This is 12 of them at 25 grams.
Right. So that's 3.5 skeins of yarn.
Yes.
Wow. And I mean, I'm not a dyer, but I know how much work mini skeins are. That's a ton of work, right?
I can't even imagine. So this is in our shop as well.
Oh, I'm so tempted.
In DK and in fingering.
That's enough to knit for, sizes of like a t-shirt, a summer t-shirt.
Yes.
But how cute would that be?
Yes. This fade.
And if you hold it with something else to, I think you could get a lot of size variety in that.
Yeah.
Okay, the colors are unbelievable.
The colors are amazing. So we wanted to let you guys know that.
Look at our beautiful metallic bands. Wow.
Andrea Rangel's book that we were talking about last time, we got it in our shop.
Oh my gosh.
We love it so much. Julie Aslan sourced it, and we were able to get it from Julie Aslan
Colorwork
wholesale.
Knitters. It's a brand new stitch dictionary with so many tips and tricks also about fibers and colorwork and all that kind of stuff. It sort of goes with alternate.
Yeah.
So if you loved alternate, you are also going to love this, but they're not the same.
Part two.
Okay.
We love bringing little things to the shop that we know you're going to love. We discovered this maker
years ago
at a local
it's Angie
shop.
She's A&R Designs. She does all kinds of these rope bowls and baskets and trivets and things like that. And she was at the Lacombe Fiber Festival and had these adorable baskets
because we use them. Like we
have
them.
That's how we think, oh, I think people would love these. So she did a rainbow for us of these little, she calls them mini baskets. They are literally for anything. They could be in any room of your house, but they're so perfect next to where you craft to hold all the little things we need.
So we first saw her at our local fiber show, and I got 2 then. It's a bit of an oval, and it's like this. It's
like
about
bread
4 inches.
baskets.
I used 2, and I have a bigger round one for bread baskets.
Yeah. She's awesome, and I'm sure she must have a shop too where she sells all that stuff. But her booth, when you see her, is just overflowing. She's so creative.
Oh, so we got these this week.
Beautiful.
I just kept getting these boxes this week, thinking, I
never know when they're going to show up.
I'm so excited.
Look at all her quilting fabric combinations.
So there's 5 different colors, and of course, because of the fabric placement, you're going to get variations, but there's 5 colors to choose from.
Like if you bought 2 blue, they're not identical.
No.
Which
and
I
that's
love.
the nice thing about it.
That is so fun.
Yeah.
Jodi, I love them. I'm so excited they came. And I'm also over the moon excited about this.
So you take the lead because you were the one in the background corresponding with.
We love these Love It Amsterdam bags.
Yeah.
Ingrid is, I'm assuming, over in the Netherlands somewhere.
Yeah, she is.
But they silk screen, hand paint, and sew and make these all up. And I'm just seeing these for the first time in person, and my eyes are
better
bugging. I truly cannot even how beautiful these are. I asked her if she did custom colors, and she said yes. And I sent her our logo colors, which we love so much. It's kind of like a hot watermelon pink and a purple and a turquoise and a really beautiful bright green. And, we picked a couple of patterns, combinations for the designs. And then she did her magic. And honestly, I could not have imagined how amazing these would be.
So there's 2 sizes and 4 patterns. So let me just show you. This is it's called her big one. I called it large.
This is definitely a sweater bag. You can fit a couple of projects in here.
A pocket inside that's stamped with paint. It is giant drawstring. And then the other large size is this. So she's taken patterns, purple and pink here, and then the grid.
Yeah.
And then the medium bags, she did opposite. So the medium bag has the grid with the pink and purple, and then the flower with the blue and green.
Oh, I just think the graphic, beautiful. They're absolutely
These are custom.
Gorgeous.
Only available in our shop.
It's true. Wow, Ingrid, thank you so much.
But look, everyone's got a pocket, and she's like, it's unexpected. It's the opposite color. Listen, you guys, we have so much appreciation for small businesses, small makers, women.
I love a drawstring.
She has to carve the design for the silk screening. Then she's got a silk screen, cut it. There's so many steps to this, and we couldn't be more happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Love It Amsterdam. You can follow them on Instagram, and you'll see more of her beautiful work. And I have a feeling this is not the only order we're going to have. So
it says
love
here, this bag is hand printed with eco water-based inks. Small imperfections are the proof of that. If they were all the same, they would just be like any other.
And she's saying,
how adorable is that?
Greetings from Amsterdam. Oh, how gorgeous. And so they're bright and happy and fun. And that is exactly what we love.
Yeah.
So we appreciate all the hard work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I hope you guys love these so we can dream up more. She also does metallic, I saw.
Oh, really?
I know. So we also have our birthday coming up in February, our Grocery Girl's birthday, and maybe we'll have to do, if Ingrid can fit us in, a birthday bag.
She messaged this morning on Instagram. She goes, I would have thought, I'm worried that they should have arrived. And I said, they've arrived, and we're going to show them today.
Okay, good.
So we were excited.
I was worried too.
Yeah. They showed
Because
up.
I knew the day they left.
They showed up 2 days ago.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's still longer than I thought that they would take.
Yeah.
I don't even know which one. I don't even know.
So we're sharing all these things if you have someone on your list you're buying for, or you're treating yourself, because we want to be able to have this if you need it for the end of the year, that we're able to ship it, so you will have it.
Right. I do love that. I love that we kind of load things up that are so perfect for you, perfect for treating yourself, but also perfect for, you know, maybe someone wants to treat you. Send them a link to our website.
And we just want to share, we have a few of these pieces left, and these are not going to be around for very much longer because there's not very many pieces. This is our knit jewelry collection with orange avocado.
Beautiful local jewelry designers, mother and daughter here in Edmonton. We have been over the moon with this collection. You guys have been so receptive. There's been reorders, so we really hope everybody that wants their pieces is getting them.
Yeah. And
I think their show is today in Edmonton. Oh my goodness.
Oh, is it today?
I think it might be today. Orange Avocado does a in-person show twice a year. You can go in Edmonton and check them out. So
those were a few of the things I wanted to show
Jodi.
you guys that we've added to the shop for the winter.
So exciting and so beautiful. I forgot that I have an appointment too today.
What time?
I
hope it's not before 1:30.
Yes, it is before that. Oh, Leslie said she loves her earrings. Thank you, Leslie. I love them too.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my phone. I love them too. But we do have some beautiful things that we got in the mail that I would love to share.
We do.
Yes. Okay. This is super cool, right? You know, heart of hearts. People using local wool, and they have their own mill out in Vermont. Everybody told us you would love Junction Fiber Mill.
Yeah.
And it's official. We do. It's a beautiful mill out in Vermont, and they source local wool.
Do they want to host
and
us?
And they dye it.
In Vermont?
I wonder if they have a spare room. I will cook breakfast.
Oh. Do they do tours?
I don't know. You always ask the question. I have zero clue.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
I don't know. But
do they have a dog or a cat?
I would, if I had to guess and put money on it, I would say yes. It's Amanda and Peggy. And so they're doing it. They've got their own mill.
Peggy and Toddles and Amanda and Cody Bear. Husbands.
Oh.
Love it.
But it's just, you know, it's one of those things that evolved from previous careers and life changes, and they just love all things to do with sheep. And, you know, it's just, I feel like they've been embraced by the community, and they're just doing incredible things. And they were so kind and asked if we would like to see their yarn. And heck yeah, we want to see their yarn. You guys would have seen them. They have a podcast? Okay, how come I don't know that?
DK weight 210 yards.
I would love to know that information.
Vermont Vice and Leaves in the Brook. Really gold. That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
But they like dye it and spin it, and it's all this beautiful. It's like hand spun style, right? It's so beautiful. Oh, and they do tours once a month.
Debbie's here.
What?
It says, oh, Debbie must know. They do yarn tours once a month.
Okay. They also sent this beautiful shawl to show you how it'll knit up. It's the Torkel. So this is one skein of this exact color, which is Leaves in the Brook.
So it's knit
end
to end.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's garter going this way.
No, it's knit long ways.
Isn't that interesting?
I don't know.
This is the back. This is the front.
Oh, it's pretty.
Okay, look how gorgeous. Look at that color change.
Yeah, beautiful.
Wow. And yeah, this would be super easy to wear, Jord, because it's not so wide.
And I love just small one skein things.
That's so cute. Don't you love that?
You guys.
And when they were at Rhinebeck, I'm sure lots of people saw them, right? So they
were selling at Rhinebeck?
Yeah, I think so. I'm 99% sure. Yeah. I don't... We survived Rhinebeck, they said. But they had this color called Vermont Vice. And they had these cute little tote bags, too. I mean, of course, like this totally called my name. It's so beautiful. Look at that tealy and the gold. Yellow and hot pink forever, I swear.
It's plump.
It's really nice. It's really beautiful. It must be worsted or something. They say DK, 210 yards DK weight. I mean, I think you could knit it even maybe one, a little bit needle size bigger. It would probably still be okay.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
You guys,
Thank
this
you.
feels nice on.
Ladies, it's wool. Like, it just feels...
Can we say it got lost in the mail?
It's not crunchy. It's not
it's soft.
rustic.
Yeah.
But you've got wool in your hands.
But it's next to Skin Soft.
It is next to Skin Soft, but it still feels...
But it's not a super wash wool.
It's so...
in the best way.
100% American wool. The yarn is called Making Tracks. And then you get all these colors. This is Leaves in the Brook. Is that right?
Yeah.
So gorgeous. I just feel like this kind of thing is treasure. These people that are supporting local farmers and buying local wool and turning it into treasure in their own mill.
Yeah.
I mean... This is amazing, and it really is incredible. And I feel so lucky that they trusted us to share their beautiful work. So thank you, ladies. This is going to be for sure in our holiday giveaways. It's going to make someone very happy.
Yeah. Love it.
And we're thrilled.
Yes, love it. Next. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's beautiful.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
And they're so cute. They sent a return envelope. I mean, they're adorable.
That's hilarious.
The letter made me smile. Like, the whole time I'm reading it, I was smiling reading the letter.
So they're American. They sent a $20 bill back because they didn't want us to be out for mail, which is hilarious. But when they went to the bank to get this, they're probably thinking, what?
Why do you want this pretend money? The bank is like,
this is funny
weird.
Money.
And they said their help with all things sheeps has never stopped with their partners and stuff. They expanded their own farm that now includes chickens, bees, and of course, sheep.
I wonder if they have cats.
I wonder if they have a guest room. Oh, for sure they have cats. If they've got all that.
Like an outdoor cat?
Probably. This is very interesting. I'm going to give you this to take home because it was so... Their story is amazing.
Why?
And
you want me to read it? I won't
Sure.
Read it. Just kidding.
It's not an audiobook, so it's not on audio.
Can someone read it
but
to
these
me?
women got together, and I just love what they're doing. It's very cool. And I have a feeling we're the last to know how amazing these people are.
I am too.
So, thanks, guys.
Love it.
Love it.
Okay, what I got I'm not going to be able to show yarn, but what I did get was Advent. I got you and I both one. We're knitting DK socks in December. You and I.
Thank you.
I'm saying it now. I got 2 of them. One for you, one for me. The woolens and Nosh. You can't get it now, you guys, because it's sold out. We mentioned it before.
It smells amazing.
So if you didn't get it, that's on you. You can open it. But you don't have to worry about opening it. It comes with wool wash and a candy. These are caramels.
That's from last year, too.
Yes.
Those were amazing, those caramels.
So you and I are going to cast on in December.
Thank you, Jodi.
We're going to have 2 maybe not 2 at a time. You can have different needles. But we're going to knit.
I don't trust myself with Advent, like the whole thing, the whole mini skein thing. I've failed so many times.
We're going to do this.
This is way better and more manageable for me. Thank you.
Okay, it's going to be
fun. Literally thinking this week, I can't believe I didn't buy one of Michelle's Advents.
Well, I got us 2.
She had a thing up saying that she had some seconds that are going to be available. And I thought, ooh, I can't believe I never got in on that. Maybe I should. Jodi, thank you. And this year there's a pattern.
Oh, there is?
Peace and Joy sock pattern by Knittin' Kristen on Ravelry.com.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Wow. Wow,
Okay.
what a beautiful graphic they've got happening
Isn't
there.
it?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Okay, so did you get anything in the mail?
Myself?
Or do you want to share?
No, but I have things that were sent to us from super generous.
Perfect.
Party in our mailbox, as we like to say.
Show us.
Our friend Nicole from Hugh Loco is phenomenal.
Oh.
And she beyond treats the podcast for sponsoring knit-along prizes and all of those things. I can't even.
You guys,
This is
so good with
out of this
color.
world. Out of this world.
This is called Daydream.
A giant box arrived. This is all based, these are colors for her fall palette. So you can go to her shop and order these colors on whatever base you want. You like bulky, you like Surrey alpaca, you like DK.
Spun sock XL, you guys. It's 600 yards, 150 grams.
And it's a MCN, right? It's got cashmere. It's a merino cashmere nylon.
Yeah.
It's a giant skein of fingering weight yarn. You can make something stunning with just one skein.
And this then her mohair.
Bulky. Oh, 100% superwash. It is huge.
Her bulky is beautiful.
300 yards, and it's honestly the nicest bulky I've ever seen.
That, I think, was my favorite Emerald Fields.
Yeah.
It's like almost, I think it's natural, and there's with the most perfect speckles.
The most perfect.
Like greens and, oh, you guys, and yellows and gold. It's so pretty.
And Nicole does sock sets. You guys, I'm not even showing you every skein she sent. I just want to show you what you can find in her shop. This is one of her sock sets. This is the gold leaf sock set with pumpkin and vineyard minis. I mean, they call these sock sets. There are shawls you can make. You can make hats, cowls, mittens, whatever you want. But of course, they make stunning socks.
You guys, look at this one. It's called Wishing Well. Again, on her XL MCN.
Wow.
Fingering, look at it.
People that enter our knit-alongs and our sock bash, they often get Hue Loco goodies. This is another sock set that blew my mind. It's called Mirage with mauve and pear. These are semi-solids that are always available in her shop. So if you wanted to make a sweater and use this as the contrast, you could buy a whole bunch of this.
That green is amazing.
I know.
You guys.
And then
I haven't seen these.
I know. And then, of course, she does her Color Riot mini sets. And this is a gradient that includes 2 of her regular colors. They've got little ribbons on them. And then they worked through to get to the other end with gradiating their color. They're phenomenal. So you can get all
so generous.
Yes, a million thank yous.
So beautiful, you guys. Just the layering of color.
Come on.
If I lived close, I would work for her.
Oh.
Because it's the most fun when you're in the dye pans with speckles.
She just bought a new building space.
Yes.
Like, anyway.
Wow.
And she's got a huge team. And by huge, I mean like a few, I don't know how big it is, but it just seems like she's got a team, right? She's not, I love it. She's just a really hardworking, again, business.
She could do more. I don't know how she does it.
I don't know.
Not enough hours in the day.
Thank you.
She really is. Listen, when I started dyeing, it was her. It was Renee of Spun Right Round. These are the women that I look to because they're like amazing leaders in speckles and colors and all that. Just incredible.
Yeah,
so
carving their own path. Yeah. Kind of, I love that about dyers. They all find what makes them special, right?
Yeah.
They go and do their own thing. So anyway, thank you. And of course, check out Hue Loco. This is a small offering because they have so much. But we got a giant box to share with you guys. So thank you. This bulky, I can't even. This Emerald Fields.
I feel like
it's a sweater.
Do you have to knit a hat or anything for someone this Christmas? Because that would be it.
I have to, but I could.
I think you should keep.
Look how many hats you could get out of that.
I feel like you should keep that.
No. It's so beautiful.
It's so good.
It's absolutely stunning.
I bought her
and I
bulky.
always think that. Like, if I love it this much, someone else will
It is a bouncy, high twist.
It's so good.
You guys, it's so good, her bulky base.
I don't usually think, I really want to knit with bulky yarn. This yarn, I really do.
I agree.
You could knit a phenomenal shawl out of this set right here. You don't need any more yarn.
Lip gloss break.
You're funny.
Next, Going Gnome.
Oh, no, you
I
go
ordered
gnome.
again.
You go gnome.
Okay, we'll wait while you apply your gloss.
Is the break over?
Fenty. She does lip gloss great.
Fenty, Taffy Tees.
Okay, so I ordered more. It was a pre-order.
I want to get my lips done.
I think we should. Tracie, I'll do it first.
No, we'll
just
go
a
together.
little bit. A little bit. No, that's what I mean. Like, I'll go first.
Okay.
Going Gnome.
I can't even.
Look at this kit, you guys. It's a gnome felting a gnome. Are you serious?
Here's all I have to say.
This is a limited edition.
If you've never felted a gnome, what even are you doing? Try it once. You will be unbelievably thrilled, and it's so much fun. And they are so cute when you're done. I love that one.
Look at, they're like mini tree gnomes. Are you serious?
I can't even.
Look at the boucle.
Those little green locks.
Oh, this says beginner. This says you can do it. What does that mean? It's still easy. You can still
totally
do it.
Going to be able to do it.
Okay.
You know why it's challenging, this one? Because you're gonna bleed when you
when you do the little
when you need to felt tiny little arms. No, you're not gonna bleed. A lot. It's just more challenging to do something very tiny, but you're gonna be able to do it. You just take your time.
I'm gonna order the little needle felting fingers.
And they give you a needle. Like, you just use the single needle for that. You're gonna be just
I know, but
fine.
I go really fast.
Statement. Well, maybe you have to put on the brakes.
But they have those things that you slip on your fingers.
Oh, if you find those, will you?
I'll get you some.
Let me know. Statement Junkie had a huge section of tools.
Okay, speaking of tools, Going Gnome left a beautiful note.
What?
And they sent me a lot of stickers, doubles. Really, I don't know what I'm gonna do with double stickers. They said to give you some stickers.
That's so nice.
Look at all their gnomes.
Oh my god, I love them. Okay, that's the one I made too. They're so smart. I made these gnomes.
You did. I have
and then
them
I
on
gave
my
them
shelf.
to you.
You guys, the joy I get looking at these little things. I have Tracie's.
Tell you how much I love stickers.
Oh, I have them all over my wall. Shane just about died when he saw.
Really?
Yeah, but I have them on my wall.
What do you mean?
I stick them all over my wall.
Oh, the stickers.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought meant he loved my gnomes so much.
No,
that
well, that too. But what they did...
I know, you're usually like mad at the 8-year-olds because they slap stickers on their wall.
I know.
But when you're grown up, you can do whatever you want.
It's my house.
Right.
And these are vinyl stickers.
And I made them.
They peel different than paper stickers. I can get these off my wall.
I have to buy a new laptop. And my old laptop is covered in the cutest stickers. This is the dilemma.
Start your collection.
Not on a new one. Like, I got to do something.
Wait till you show. I have another sticker to show you today.
Okay.
But what they did say, they had the cutest little note, and they thought, try our 3-needle punch. It feels so good in your hand.
I love the idea.
So they gifted this.
You know, they teach classes. Like, they go around to local yarn shops out, I think, you can book them to come in and do classes.
Hear me out. I thought we could do a giveaway. This could be one of our 12 days.
That
or
would
10
be
days.
Unbelievable.
Because
we will make it
they
happen.
were so generous.
Yes.
Yes, I have a lot of tools, but what if we sent this to somebody as a giveaway?
Yeah. 100% I want to, but it's like, sending someone an embroidery kit. Maybe they don't want to do it. I would love to give it away.
I think we should do it somehow where people...
I hope people enter thinking that they love felting.
They have each day, Tracie, you're going to see what it is on Instagram that we're giving away.
Yeah.
So you're only going to comment or leave a heart or whatever Tracie prompts you to do if you want to win this.
I thought you were doing the Instagram post for this one.
No. You're so good at it. We can do it together.
I'm just teasing.
Right?
Would, yes, totally. I would.
So,
or we could use it.
Or you could keep it.
I'd love it.
She said it
we'll
feels
give it away.
so good in
we'll
your
give
hand.
It away. And buy. Oh yeah, totally ergonomic, right?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the therapy involved in needle felting is so much cheaper.
Yes.
Than going, like, you feel, it's great. Okay, this is beautiful.
Mindful.
We'll absolutely give it away.
So, like, when you're going to you're worried about sending a kit someone doesn't want or use, but, like, we'll just say.
It'll find the right person.
If you want to enter for this day, drop me a heart emoji or whatever.
Right. Gnomes, of course, that day.
Of course.
Gnomes and mushrooms.
Right? Because, not everyone's going to want a felt.
Yeah.
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 But that way, she's got to work.
What? Bummer.
Great
idea. I've never felted before. Okay, so that's the other thing. Maybe someone's never tried, but how great to get something like this. Listen, it will find the right home and someone will use it, and I guarantee you they will love it.
So
Jodi.
I had
That's
the best
so cool.
box. Yeah,
That's so cool.
They're so amazing. This company.
Yes.
Yeah, they're incredible.
And again, people at Rhinebeck would have seen their giant booth with all the kits, with their felted dragon. You know, it's kind of cool to have a knitting job, like a felting job.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Okay, a very local to us company, Kim and Colin of Ginger Snap That. Ginger Snap. He's Ginger Snap That on.
Hardest working vendors in the business.
Coast to coast. Their little yarn truck travels all the way across
They are
Canada.
literally at every single show.
They really are.
Coast to coast.
They really are. And Colin was so generous and reached out and said, we have some really cool sock sets and I'd love to treat you guys. So they're dyeing on the marled sock base. This is their sock monkey set. And you even get a cute little monkey stitch marker, which of course they make all of that stuff. This is the sock monkey. And then they released a huge palette of these, they're calling them lumberjack sock sets. So they've dyed.
I'm just going to pull up.
They've dyed the marl base. I kind of think there's 14 colors. And they sent us pinky pink and fall y'all. So, I mean, super awesome sock bash prizes. That's so nice. This yarn is, I love marl
They
sock
also,
yarn.
you guys, have a huge lineup of colors that they dye.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was really, really sweet of them to reach out and to treat the podcast.
I'm just going to show you guys. Are these the lumberjack socks?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Sock monkey. That's it. That's this kit.
look it.
Yeah. Super cute, right? Boy,
Also, is
super
that
soft.
for the same? Is that? Oh, what's
This is what they call their lumberjack sock sets. So they're a little bit different. Where one of your minis is the undyed marled yarn.
I'm gonna find that. Oh, is this it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Guys.
So all of them make phenomenal socks. I actually really love these dyed sets. So
there's 9 exclusive
9.
colors.
Okay. Kind of a rainbow, pick your fave.
Look at.
And they treated us to a couple of gorgeous ones.
So we're gonna be able to do those as giveaways too.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ginger Snap.
It's super soft yarn based too. Feels great. But lots of nylon, so they'll be tough. 20% nylon.
Check out their shop because they have everything from printed. She makes their own bags, printed tees.
I know.
When it comes,
nothing's outsourced.
No.
She sews the bags.
Yeah.
He prints the garments. It's kind of crazy.
Stitch marker things.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
Oh, those custom ones are cute. Those little, that is super cute.
Okay.
We had some books come. What time is it? Okay, I'm still good. We had some books come.
Yes.
And it's so funny because I forgot that these guys reached out and said, would you like to look at our new book?
Okay.
I thought it was so good. I bought a copy myself. And I was looking at it and reading it. And I was going to tell you all about it and put it to the side. And the next thing I know, our giveaway copy showed up. This is the Knitting Pattern Writing Handbook. And let me tell you, it's by the ladies that are, so Christina McGrath and Sarah Walworth of Tech Tip Talk.
Okay.
So they're already giving everybody tons of information and lots of great tips on their Instagram and YouTube and all that stuff.
This is so cool.
Let me tell you.
Did you learn a lot?
Such a good book. And this is before the giveaway copy came. I'm reading it going, oh, this is so good. They talk about absolutely anything that you could think of, from what to include to make a good pattern, how to measure gauge, like step by step by step. Inclusivity in patterns and what does that mean? Size inclusivity. And then they speak about, that it has to include the recommended ease in the gauge.
Yeah.
All of that. All those things that we were sort of highlighting a few of them. They give you sizes for all kinds of bodies.
I love that.
Like size charts for if you're designing.
If you're pear-shaped maybe, or busty, or bigger bum.
But even just like sizes you need to include. Yeah. And these are the measurements you need to know about. And that's all in here. So you don't have to go look for it.
Every pattern writer will learn something from this.
I think so.
And if you've ever thought, I would love to get into designing and writing patterns, this is what you're going to need.
Phenomenally. And they talk about how to make like clear language, clear charts, clear all kinds of things. And I'll tell you, I for sure already learned stuff, of course. I mean, how could you not?
These tools.
Measuring gauge over a pattern, over a stitch pattern.
Listen, the amount of work. Okay, so I talked about that dyer a while ago that I said she's going through and she's going to do a book. But the amount of time.
What dyer?
One of the dyers I talked about, I can't remember right now.
And she's doing a book like this?
No, she's doing a dyeing book, how to dye and the colors and stuff.
Okay.
Listen, to get resources like this are absolutely invaluable.
Yeah, totally.
So the amount of time and effort someone's put into this.
And it's not some giant textbook. Yeah. So it's not like you're going to feel like, oh my gosh, like it's going to be a lot of work just to read this. Yeah. It's not like that. It's a really good size. Working with a tech editor. Why would you even want a tech editor? What is a tech editor supposed to do? There is so much information in this book. And I just feel like there's so many people like us that are independent pattern designers. And we, it's not like you go to school for that. So this is like school for that.
Yeah.
And, if you go to a tech editor, these are the things that they should help you with. And how to find a tech editor and armhole. Like, honestly, you guys, I can't even tell you. So this is going to be, I absolutely, from what I read one evening and see what else is in the book, I would say well worth your investment if you're someone that wants to write patterns. And there, of course, there's beautiful endorsements on the back. Beth Brown Reinsel. I mean, clearly written and comprehensive in scope. Yeah. I wish I had this book when I began to design. So phenomenal. Thank you so much, Story Publishing, for sending us a copy. It's also got these really beautiful illustrations. Everything's got it like a pen and ink illustration, and I love that. We actually have, so we shared with you guys the Grand Shetland Adventure, which also we stock in our Grocery Girls Knit Shop. How beautiful it is. And we did get a copy for a giveaway. So that is we're going to have a book giveaway. And I think we're going to either spread these out in our holiday giveaways, but these are all going to find homes with one of you. Yeah.
I also forgot that we had like 10 or 12 copies of Lina magazine that were gifted to us that Olga sent that were supposed to be for the breast cancer giveaway. So your prizes were already done and photographed and finished, and then I realized I got the books.
They'll always find a good place.
So we're going to add those to prizes too. So we're going to pop some beautiful Lina.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How exciting.
I know.
I love that. We were also lucky enough to receive this giant, beautiful hard soft cover book from Knitting for Olive. This is an interweave book. This is also from Penguin Random House. They sent us and said,
I haven't seen that.
Would you like to do a little review and possibly, they don't even say giveaway. We want you guys to have this book. They say, just keep it. Do whatever you want to do with it. But it is full. Oh my gosh. Every sweater, every design in here is something that I would want to wear for myself.
I love that.
The patterns are beautifully written. It's very clear. Lots of these designs are only available before this in Danish, I believe.
Yeah.
The only thing that's a little bit... there's different size ranges that these are all available in. Some of them are more size inclusive than others. Yes.
So just be aware of that.
Totally be aware of that. Like this one right here is really not size inclusive.
I couldn't fit it.
Goes up to a 45 inch.
No.
Yeah. To me, that's
tight.
Very not inclusive.
Yeah.
But there's all different size ranges in here, which is something I did see. So, but wow, the designs in this book and the photography looks like fashion magazines. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful book.
Top notch. Love that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Absolutely gorgeous. So many sweaters, tank tops, hats, scarves. This vest totally caught my eye. Olive's vest, it's called. Really simple, kind of wardrobe staple. And anyway, that's the only thing. I just thought, larger sizes may not be
every pattern,
including mine.
Well, I couldn't fit that sweater. 45 inches is going to be.
So please, take that. But then this one goes up to 58 inches.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, this is so cute.
That's adorable.
So I'm really torn in that way. It would be 10 out of 10 for me. If all of these patterns were size inclusive, this book would be 10 out of 10 for me.
I find the patterns across the pond in the Scandinavian area, they don't, I don't want to say, I'm not going to lump everybody because it's not everybody, but a lot of patterns I struggle to find size inclusivity.
I hope it changes.
Yeah.
Because look, gorgeous plus size model. This sweater actually is size inclusive.
Right. Why aren't they all?
So it would, I have hope that's going to be something that comes down the road. That one goes.
I want to see my body in the sweater too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So that's all. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you to Penguin Ramden House. Oh my God, this wrap thing.
Lots of accessories as well. Yeah. Oh my God, look at look how that's awesome.
It's gorgeous.
Right?
Yes. So that's it. That is my 100% honest review. My eyes are like in love. The pattern is the charts, everything is so beautiful. The color palette's
so soft. The pieces are beautiful. They're timeless.
Yeah.
They're so well thought.
Yeah.
This book is beautiful.
The book is amazing.
Oh, there's a dickie.
I'm pretty sure they don't call it that. But
let's call a spade a spade.
Call a dickie a dickie.
Yeah.
We know a dickie.
Let's call a dickie a dickie.
They're calling it a collar, which is a little,
that's a stretch.
Anyway, you guys, it's a stunning book. Any knitting for olive yarn I have used is beautiful. So 20 designs in here, which is a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, it's and they call it contemporary Scandinavian from the iconic Danish brand. So again, somebody will get that in there. We're going to be thrilled to give it a good home.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, we got an amazing surprise envelope in the mail.
Really?
It was from Mary McLeod, and she's from Langley, Washington.
Oh.
She's from the Pacific Northwest, and she is a friend of the podcast.
Well,
during our month of October, we were supporting breast cancer. We were super proud to make a really sizable donation.
Huge.
It certainly meant a lot to be part of that.
Yes, it really did.
Mary is a calligrapher.
How cool.
And Mary sells, and I don't know if it's all the time, but the art gallery at Whidbey Island.
What?
She has had things there. I can't find where she sells them on her own.
To honor breast cancer survivors. Isn't that beautiful?
So she said she made these handmade cards, and she's a calligrapher, and she's stamped, mixed media with some
you
more.
Can see that.
So
these are stunning. Mary.
We think they're so beautiful. Mary, there's a woman in the neighborhood who I've just recently found out is struggling with breast cancer. So I am going to make her a card, send her a hat.
I wonder if people can get Mary's stuff anywhere.
So she's Mary McLeod. If you Google Mary McLeod calligraphy, I was able to find that she's had stuff in the Whidbey Island Art Gallery.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm
not surprised. Wow, that's so thoughtful and so beautiful, and right from the heart. Boy, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful,
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Mary.
I was able to pop a few more. I hope if you were looking, there was just a few more kits. I always hold some back.
The breast cancer ones? That's exciting.
Yeah.
That there's a few more in the shop.
Well, I held back 5, and here's the thing. There's always ends up being somebody who missed out. Yeah. There's a lot of people, but specifically because we get people saying, oh, for whatever reason, I missed it. And we had someone reach out this week. She was busy with her breast cancer treatment. Yeah. Missed the update. And I said,
and sometimes a package goes missing in the mail. And you'd hate for that person to come back to you and say, we would love to be able to make that work for people. So you're right. You always hold some back, which is great. But then at some point it's like, okay, it feels like most people have gotten them. And so now you can do that. I'm so glad, Joe.
So we were able to
So there's a few in the shop if people want.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
You know what else? Speaking of Advent, I always love to get Carrie a freckled whimsy. Oh. I got one for myself, but I also got an extra fingering and a DK. What if we add these to our giveaways?
Okay. Wow. We have so many. Oh, I forgot about the giveaway.
Advent giveaways.
We have the coolest giveaway happening this weekend. It will be posted on Friday in our Grocery Girls Instagram, and it's several different Advent style giveaways, and I want to show you. So last time we shared the beautiful Yarn Divas mitten Advent with all the little gifties inside. That's going to be included.
Should we open it?
What?
No, just kidding. Should I do it?
We also got from Rosehaven Yarn Shop this, and then we went away to Vancouver and missed Halloween. Mm-hmm. We have 2 of these. These are Advent style. There's 12 days in here. We've got 2 of those. We have Your Beautiful Freckled Whimsy.
2 of those.
And we have the Leo and Roxy. They've got it at their shop. She said they would ship to the winner. Their 80s themed Advent box, you guys. Did you see? It's their totally tubular holiday countdown, and it is awesome.
Wow.
Everything is inspired by 80s movies and songs, and it's their totally tubular epic holiday countdown. I believe this is sold out. I think this is literally the last one. So we are going to give it away this weekend, and there's going to be so many happy people getting their little Advent things, and we hope that that's something that makes you really happy. This totally tubular countdown is 24 minis and a full sock skein, all of them named for 80s movies and songs. I can't be the only one over the moon excited about that. You guys are going to flip.
I love that.
So we've got so many things to give away this weekend.
We have so many things, and we call it Advent, but we really mean like a holiday or a winter countdown.
Exactly.
It's one of those things. Tear it open the second you get it, whatever you do. You know what did arrive today or is going to be delivered today? My Ocean Loops countdown.
I saw first thing yesterday morning. I loved that countdown so much last year.
Did you order it?
No.
What's the matter with you?
Exactly. I don't know.
Well, I get it this year.
And then yesterday, she said I have a half Advent that she's putting some in the shop. Nailed it. So I have a half Advent. She's the sweetest, and I am so thrilled that I got even 12 days.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I love it.
Advent giveaways, we are going to do it on Instagram. It's easiest to do it there for a quick weekend thing.
And plus, you need to follow all the people that made this stuff. It really makes a difference to the businesses. And they're just yarny countdowns. You do whatever you want to do. Yeah. It is not holiday related at all.
Oh, Jordan's here. Hi.
Oh, Jordan.
So it's not a cowl, you guys. It's a shawl.
This one?
Yeah.
It looks great with your sweater.
And you can have it.
It looks great with the sweater.
Listen, I am not hot. I promise you.
That's cool.
And I know. But that's what I mean. I should be I'm enveloped.
It's breathable. Right.
It's so good.
Okay, this has been so much fun. Do we have more?
I have Frankie Gray.
Yay! I had such a pile over here. I actually think we got through everything.
So
that's awesome.
A couple of things we talked about, but I would love to do a knit pajama in December.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
I would love to do that.
I would love it. I always love that.
Yeah. Just kind of like a Zoom where everyone asks us anything. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that kind of thing.
Or we do it here, like something. Do you know what I mean? That way we can see people in their pajamas.
Oh, right. I do love that.
Right? We'll do it right here. We'll stream it live. So if you don't want to be on the Zoom.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm kind of thinking out loud. So next time we'll come and we'll announce the date for December. We'll do a pajama thing. Do you feel like it?
Always.
Yeah.
Yes, always.
And then one other thing we are going to do is our sweater episode before Christmas.
Are we? Don't promise before Christmas.
We talked about it. No.
Well, I know, but like things get big. I mean, we're definitely doing it.
We're getting ready. We're going
I'm happy to do it before Christmas.
Sweater episode. So.
And that's just like
let's deconstruct a sweater talk.
Like we're gonna go through things we've knit. What would we do different? What did we do great? What did we learn?
Patterns
kind of
maybe
tips
to start.
And tricks. Yeah, patterns that we loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've always wanted to do that. And I feel like sometimes, you know, you don't have as much knitting to share because you're knitting and gifts or giving things away or whatever. So
I'd really like to, if we can fit that in our schedule.
Yeah.
And then December we'll take some time off. Everyone needs a break.
Well, so far you've planned 2 episodes. So
we plan a third?
Well, that's how much would come in a month.
Okay.
No, I'm thrilled to do it. Like, I'm super happy to do it. We've wanted to do that sweater thing for a long time. Now I just think people think they're never going to do it.
Okay,
how many sweaters do you have in your closet?
A lot.
So
We'll
many.
bring a whole bunch. Hits and misses, you guys.
So many.
I don't wear all of my sweaters.
Right.
I'm not the amazing knitter you see here. I wasn't always. Okay.
But that's such a good thing to talk about. We have so much to talk about with that.
That's what I mean. It's going to be a 2-hour of just sweater episode.
Wow.
Do it.
Love it.
It's called The Paul Sweater by Morka Knits.
Moreka?
It's a brand new pattern
That's
out,
really
you guys.
nice.
It's got some really fun features that I thought were really interesting. It's DK weight, love. This V is really beautiful. Sometimes the V's can get really low, and that's okay. You can adjust them, but it's not as easy.
But you know what? Then it's something you got to think about and change and whatever. That's why I haven't knit a V-neck.
Yeah, look at this.
That totally calling my name.
And you're not going to be able to see. Okay, so it's drop shoulder. It's beautiful. It's beautiful ribbing. It's kind of like a sleeve that you don't decrease a ton.
I love that.
It's got this little feature here, and it's also got the same feature mirrored behind the shoulder.
Well, then that's like a saddle shoulder.
Yes.
Maybe? Okay. Listen, that looks great.
This is classic. The shape is beautiful. It is very size inclusive.
And you could do fingering mohair for it's a DK weight gauge.
But very size inclusive.
Great.
From small to bigger.
Great.
Oh, you guys. I got so excited about these new patterns to share with you guys because
Julie Hoover.
Listen,
we're missing the boat not knitting Coco Knits and Julie Hoover.
Yes.
Because people say they're literally the best fitting things.
Yes.
And I feel like they look like something we would buy.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are we doing, you guys?
I don't even know what we're doing.
We're fucking losing our
missed
mind.
The boat.
Oh, I'm dropping a lot of F-bombs. Sorry. This is called The Colin Sweater by Julie Hoover.
That's beautiful.
This is a DK weight sweater. I thought this was timeless, you guys.
That's such a good word for it, Jodi. For what they do.
The neckline, these little modifications really jump out to me. It's a set-in sleeve. It's not raglan. It's not drop shoulder. If you notice, it's neither of those. It is so beautiful.
Jodi. I love it.
Right?
Yes,
just these little
love
modifications, and we're going to be able to get into it more. There's so much we want to talk about sweaters, you guys. Listen, that's a class. Maybe we don't talk about it. And then look.
Oh, when Heidi put up the test call for that, I was like, I literally so tempted, but I thought,
Actually, I thought of you as soon as I saw that.
Okay, good. I think it's so cute.
Because bubbles.
Well, and it's just, you know what? I love that it's graphic and it's got such a feature on it, but you don't have to, it's only one color of yarn.
Yeah. And it's not like a holiday sweater. It's like a winter.
We live somewhere where we have lots of snow.
Listen, we're going to get the 6 months I'd wear out of this sweater.
Totally. And I mean, then I hear it's worsted weight and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what am I waiting for?
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
I don't know. I really do have to finish 2 sweaters. I've got 2 sweaters mostly done. I've got to get done. As much as I love my silver bells, I'm not casting it on right away. Jodi, that's hilarious.
I will be busy knitting this weekend. At least the hat. Look it! It's a hat. It's a cat balaclava.
And he's wearing a sweater.
Are you serious?
The cat looks traumatized. I'm being honest. The cat looks traumatized.
I think it's a stuffed cat.
Not that their opinion matters. That's adorable.
Okay, so
it's called the pattern?
Yes, it's called the
cute.
Kitty balaclava pattern is now available. It uses 50 to 70 grams of DK weight yarn.
So like a couple of
Listen to
minis.
this. If Ravelry isn't accessible to you, but you still want the pattern, please DM her.
You know what? There's no way that uses 70 grams of yarn.
No.
That's what an adult balaclava would use, wouldn't it? Or like...
yeah, I would think. I'm just going to tap on her Instagram.
That's good news is what I'm saying. You don't need a ton of yarn to knit this.
It's by Kylie Olivia. Look at this.
Jodi, you need to knit that and tell us all about the experience.
Kylie Olivia Kitty balaclava. Come on, cat lovers. Should we have a knit along? Should we knit all of our cats' balaclavas? Amanda, I know you're in.
We should do a hat knit along.
Yes, we should.
Like right now.
Double points if they knit our pattern. Double.
Okay, we do have a knitted knockers knit along going on right now in our Ravelry group. It only goes till the end of November. It's so important to be making these, knitted or crocheted breast prosthetics for women that have undergone mastectomies. They love them. The patients love them.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of them. Thank you. Bless you to the people that have been making and joining. That's so important. There's awesome prizes. Can I just say your chances are great to win these awesome prizes. So it started in October, right in the midst of our breast cancer fundraiser, but it's still going.
I love that.
So, but we'll start a
hat along,
and that includes hats for your cats, hats for babies, hats for anybody. You want a knit hat?
Love that. Do it.
Listen,
Okay.
that would be so cute on one of these Susan B toys.
Yes. Kitty balaclava or a moose balaclava. This Instagram account I follow, it's incredible. They crochet minis. They crochet using thread. You guys, look at how big this is. Can you believe it? This is...
I've seen that, I think, and it's like the finest thread. Sometimes Instagram Reels. Oh, yeah, that's what I've seen.
Look at this blanket, you guys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is with thread. Whoa. Look at...
Like cobwebby stuff.
Like literally, look, bobbins
Like
of thread behind them, and the needle is the smallest needle you could get.
Why?
It's amazing.
That is a talent. Holy moly.
Okay, just a minute. I'll just wait one more second. I have to show you something.
Oh, look at the little... That's the post. I've seen that one, but look at the one that's got like a little...
I'll show you. That's his finger.
That's unbelievable. And 3 granny squares are on the end of their finger.
Which one?
This one, this little thing. That's wild. That is
unbelievable.
Artistry.
That is absolute artistry.
That is crazy amazing.
Anyway, I thought that was beautiful.
Jodi, it's super cute.
Okay, so Frankie Gray. We have
Frankie
a lot going on.
Gray.
Oh,
Good.
actually, some of the giveaways too. We have 5 extra. So part of our 5 days of giveaways, or 12 days of giveaways.
Part of the 15 days of giveaways.
Part of the month of giveaways.
Yes, we knew we'd saved yarn, which is awesome.
So you're going to be able to get the yarn and the pom-pom.
And
the breast cancer
I'll
pin.
figure out a way to give you patterns too. The patterns.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to add them in the shop today, but later this afternoon I will be adding our extra breast cancer pin.
Oh, okay.
And breast we never want to run short.
Right.
So we always order a little bit extra. So I've kitted these where you get these together.
Good.
And then there's there's about 25 of these, and then I think there's about 10 pin only.
Awesome. Okay, this yarn is amazing.
You know what I should do? Should I do it separately so people can choose what they want? We'll think about that.
I will leave that up to you. But this yarn is unbelievable. It's the Merino Silk Yak from Louie and Lola in these gorgeous colors she created for the breast cancer fundraiser.
Yeah.
Love and laughter and stronger together. And it's beautiful. So I love that that's going to be giveaways as well. Jodi, that looks great on you.
Feels weightless. Okay, and I've got a couple other things I brought for the giveaways. But
this is crazy how long we're talking. I love it.
Hey, wait.
Wait.
One more thing.
No, I really want to hear about your yarn. We are not in a rush. Except we are.
You guys know that Jordan did a month long. Oh, where's the sticker? Oh, no, I know where the sticker is. So Jordan did the full Taylor Swift Yarn Club.
That's so fun. How many months was that?
It was, I think, 10. It was all her own. There was only a month or
10
two.
months?
Yeah, there was only a month or two that she said, what do you think? It was like 99%
It was
her
a
own.
passion project.
It was a passion project.
I love that.
So it was available for the month, and then it was gone.
Right.
So now what she's done is we have made everyone available. So there's a listing in our shop for the Taylor Swift Yarn Club. You can get single skeins, or we have done the full spectrum that you can order on full size skeins. You get buy 9 get 1 free. You get the 10th skein free in that pack.
Wow.
We've also offered it on 50 grams.
That's exciting.
So if you get the full month, if you get the full spectrum of clubs, you end up getting 1 skein for free.
Wow.
The bonus skein that was just released is called the Eras.
I love this.
Which is every color of album is represented here.
Oh,
So this is, I'm announcing the Eras yarn.
that's nice.
This is it in a sock tube.
So this is the last installment of the club.
Just releasing.
So you can get this skein on
This is available.
Yeah.
But this will also, I'm not sure if this is available. This must be available in the full set. But this is called the Eras. This is brand new. Love it.
Whoa.
And what we also did, you know her, like her artwork of the Eras?
You want me to find that?
Yeah, the Eras tour artwork.
Okay.
Frankie Gray Fibres is based on our cat Frank. Frankie Gray was his name. We call him Frankie or Janklin, whatever. But it was based on him, the cat. So this is the artwork. Each album is a color, and that's where she gets, all the inspiration. So what we did, show that. Frankie Gray Fibres, the yarn tour.
That is so cute.
So we've branded the bands. Listen, this is our first time. We should have had this on the bands the whole way.
Right.
But anybody ordering is going to get a Frankie Gray Fiber tote.
Oh, cute.
And it doesn't have this graphic, but a Frankie Gray Fiber yarn bag and the sticker.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Thank you to Diane of Brick Bubble.
Again.
Because I just sent that and photos, and Diane did it. Like, there was no edits.
There you go.
There was literally no edits.
Like, it's perfect.
So.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so cute. So.
That's a mug.
Hey, George.
Hi, George.
Yeah.
I see that on a mug.
Yeah. If we were. We should have had bags. We should have had everything.
Live and learn. You'll do it next time.
Okay, so Stephen West has a great big knit along at the end of the month. It's called the
Hibernate
along.
Yeah.
We have added. So I'm gonna show. Let's see.
Wow, that color palette's amazing.
So he's like West Knits. West Knits. Okay, I'm going to show you the shawl. This is the shawl. It's not a mystery knit along, but it's a knit along for this shawl, and this is this year's installment. It is so beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
It is knit using a fade. So we have done our own fade to the sample.
That's so good.
And this is called our Midnight Fade. The shawl requires 5 skeins. So this is one, and we have added, I think, 5 different fades that you can choose from that are available in the shop. The knit along doesn't start till the end of December. It's kind of like, let's cast on for ourselves. You're done with your gift knitting or whatever. So this is in the shop as well as
that's awesome.
Several others. And the other thing that I wanted to show is we did a bunch of kits for the Silver Bell sweater.
Yes.
So sometimes, you can always put your own kit together, but we thought because it's got a very fine speckle on one of the sweaters, we thought, let's pick some of our speckles and put a kit together for you.
It's such a good idea. Yeah. And I'm already thinking, black? Who does black?
Yes. So we have added a bunch of colors. So the first color is Winter New York. That's with gorgeous. Parchment mohair. Look at Jordan got all these together, and she did. So I would remember. Winter New York is a very, very pale parchment color with the softest speckle over top of golds and gray and a really beautiful blue. Amber Dashery is also a favorite.
That's a nice blue.
This is with Siren mohair and Amber Dashery fingering. So that's what it's going to look like.
Okay, so that's quite blue.
Quite blue.
I love that.
This one is Weekend Getaway.
Yeah, totally love it.
This is got a little pop of hot pink. It's got some butter. It's got some charcoal.
Oh my God, Jodi,
and it's got
so nice.
The lightest, palest phantom base.
I feel like my black idea is a terrible idea.
No, you're back.
Yes, it is.
Because then I think you'll knit another.
I might not.
This is Lover. This is one of the colors. This was the first. I think it might have been the first in the Taylor Swift Yarn Club.
Cute.
This is Lover, and it's got natural mohair. It's really soft, kind of retro feel for me.
I feel like I would not pick that in a skein, but Jodi, look how
the
fabric is. I would love that.
Soft. Yeah, so soft.
That's gorgeous.
This is Weekend Dash. This is a brand new color. It was kind of a mashup of two, kind of a happy accident.
That's so pretty.
Gray, hot pink. We love it. Okay, this is Antique Shop.
Jodi, I love that.
This is a really lavendery pink, and it's got some chestnut, and it's got some toffee, and it's got a little bit of a pink fleck.
That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it would be pretty with chestnut mohair too.
Yeah.
Right? Because
it
it's
would
the
totally
other color in
change
there.
it.
Yeah.
This is Lucky Lavender mohair on top. So
gorgeous.
Yeah, the mohair adding to fingering, you guys, changes the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then this is Toadstool.
I love Toadstool.
Toadstool.
Oh my gosh.
And it's got ballet slipper mohair. Yeah. And I wanted to make it easy.
Ballet slipper mohair.
Yeah. I wanted to make it easy, so I cranked these tubes.
Oh my gosh.
And just so you guys would get an idea, it really matters.
Every single one of those is a sweater I would be so thrilled to wear.
So these are sweater kits that we are offering in the shop. And the sweater kits are going to be 10% off this weekend because... Did we say that? Yeah, the sweater kits, all of the yarn kits that I just showed you, the shawl and the sweater kits are 10% off this weekend.
Nice. Wow.
Just because you need more skeins. It's not like one or two.
But still, that's awesome.
So we're going to offer 10%. We'll make that active this afternoon on these two listings. The Hibernate Along.
Yeah.
And the sweater kits.
Wow.
Yeah. So
what a good deal on the weekend.
So much is happening. I know that was a lot, you guys, but we also just wanted to make sure we brought you some of our favorite things.
Yeah, it was a lot today.
It was a lot today.
But, it's fun. I love sharing, and it's just so great to come and share all of our knits and all these beautiful things.
We get so excited.
It's pretty yarny. We talk for a long time. But other than the first few minutes, I feel like it's pretty much fiber related.
Okay, now what are we going to talk about? Did you check your notes?
I have to go. Check my notes. No, I did not check my notes. But I think I got it all. Podcast, don't forget. I remembered it.
Okay.
That's it. That was everything. Believe it or not, that was everything. I hope everybody's doing well out there.
Star,
thank you. BJ, thank you. We do have show notes in Ravelry every time, and so those might not be up right quickly because I am dashing out to a quick appointment, but I won't be that long.
I am going to share very quickly. Oh, look, Grocery Girls are live.
What? Who are they?
Whoopsie. Right below the video, once the video is live, when we're done our live, you'll see there's links below our video, and you can get to our shop. You can get to our Ravelry group where you can join our knit along for hats. You can.
And boobs.
There's lots of chatter, you guys. Like, if not everyone has a knitting friend.
Yeah, it's true. You
lots
can
of chatter.
absolutely make friends there. There is over 28,000 members in our group.
We appreciate every one of you.
Totally. And there's a sock knit along every month. Sock bash is going, and all of that stuff. Yeah. There's some really good stuff there. There's a thread where you can put in a coupon code. Maybe you're having a sale in your shop. Maybe you've released a new pattern and you want people to see it. We have a thread there, and it's sticky up there so that people know, and you can add whatever you want anytime.
Self-promotion, you guys.
It is all about self-promotion because we can't, all the requests that we were getting, we felt really bad we couldn't fit everything in. So we made this thread, and I mean, I go in there and there's new stuff. There's new patterns with coupon codes, and it's totally worth your while.
Listen, these
to check
designers, because I like to go on Ravelry and I go to patterns and then I do new patterns to Ravelry.
Yeah.
I found these ones that I didn't even know designers
sometimes
existed.
I'm like, I don't even know how you get some of your stuff sometimes. But yeah, there are filters on there that'll work. So that's it.
This is a lot.
So lots of fun things coming up still.
Yeah.
We're thrilled and excited to go do our giveaways this month. That's always really fun to
the pajama.
Spread some love. I mean, that's something we love to do, spread the joy.
Yeah. Don't forget to like this video, give us a thumbs up, and it's always helpful if you subscribe for us. Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribing to me is like, oh, they like you enough to, that's our, like, you're our, whatever. You're our Team Grocery Girls or whatever.
Totally.
I feel like our subscriptions don't go up very much, but I would love it if
we need
people
you to
that weren't subscribing would.
Yeah.
Yeah. And ultimately, we don't do it for subscriptions, but it's nice to know you're out there. So thank you. Mwah. We love it. We love it when you join.
All of that.
All of that.
Oh, silver bells for the sweater kits. We have size small to 6XL.
Great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And 10% off this weekend.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. If you want to sub Surrey, put it in the notes. We will sub Surrey for you. Put it in the notes of your order. If you don't want the mohair, sub Surrey.
And then you can work out extra skeins or whatever.
Yeah. I'm happy to throw in an extra skein if you need to sub Surrey. Yeah. Okay, you guys, listen. I hope you guys get as excited at all these fibery things as we are.
Oh my God, it's a lot.
And if you're just here to listen, we appreciate you.
Totally. And if you are able to or want an email from us once in a while, sign up for our emails, go to our website. That kit we showed you, our winter kit, was it was up a couple of days ago, and the people that got our emails knew that. So it's always good to, we try and make that so that you guys are always here first.
Yeah.
Through the emails. It's a really nice way to communicate things.
And listen, I'm only going to say you want to get our email. 2024 is shaping up to be a fun year.
It's true. Usually I feel like you're full of shit, but
I
know now that you're not. I know you're not.
Yeah.
And we really, other than, the week we do fundraising for breast cancer, we send an email every day, but we don't send them a lot. And I know some people get, really bothered about their inbox, but if you want to hear, sign up.
Here's the thing. Just delete the email.
Totally.
We don't send them
very much. Emails I don't open?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
you know what? 2024, I'm going to say it's about community. It's about gathering.
It's about travel.
Together. Being together.
Yeah.
All of that.
It's about, community sure.
It's going to be a good year.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for joining.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Take care. Mwah.
See you next
2 weeks.
time.
2 weeks. And on Instagram.